Let's get to it, y'all. Late game tonight. Let's get to it.
I know. Settle down, everybody, settle down. We are back once again to lay witness to a New York Knicks taking on the Phoenix Suns in a late night edition of the world's most famous stream, most popular people. We had to bring it out one time for the one time. It is looking like a redemption night for our New York Knicks. Not just our Knicks, but for our show. For me, for the Velvet Blazer is picking up his first victory tonight, y'all. It is picking up its first victory. I got confidence. The Knicks look like they're gelling. The offense looks unstoppable. The defense is starting to click. And we're off and running, people. The Knicks are on a 3-game winning streak, looking to make it 4 games here tonight against a struggling Phoenix Suns team. We just played a struggling Washington team and absolutely embarrassed those fools. Now, tonight, we are playing a struggling Phoenix Suns team who is without Kevin Durant and without Bradley Beal. Now, the Bradley Beal thing, all right, cool. He's out all the time. We know he's going to be out. Now, the Kevin Durant thing, the Knicks got to come correct tonight. That's all I'm going to say. We've seen the Knicks take on a Kevin Durant-less team before and end up losing the game. The only player we really have to worry about is Devin Booker. Now, Devin Booker's a dangerous man. Indeed, he is. But I got faith that this new-look Knicks team has the tools to lock that man down. With Mikal Bridges kind of picking up steam here, maybe he's finally finding his way. We also got that demon OG Anunoby. So if push comes to shove, we could go ahead and throw OG on him, and we're good. But the Knicks, the story of them coming into tonight, still no McBride. Obviously, we haven't had an update on Achua in a long time. It's making me nervous, but it is what it is. But everybody on the Knicks seems to be finding a groove. Not just Towns, who's kind of been nice and solid for us offensively, but he's been improving defensively the last couple of games. I know the competition hasn't been great, but it's not like it's great competition tonight going up against a rookie and Oso Iguodaro and Yusuf Nurkic, who seems like he's on his way out the door. I don't know who's going to pick him up after the season once his contract's over, because he don't look like he's ready to go. So the Knicks should be able to take advantage of this Phoenix Suns team. They started off the year hot, but that was because Kevin Durant started off the year hot. And without Kevin Durant, they've really struggled. I believe they've lost 6 in a row, or at least 6 of their last 7. A lot of their losses have been packed on these last couple of games. They're really struggling, and the Knicks have to continue to push them down that hill, down the struggle road right now. The Knicks have to continue to rise here. They have to take advantage of the fact that other teams in the Eastern Conference, Shannon Gathers, what's up, Shannon? Appreciate you. Thank you for the subscription. The Knicks have to take advantage of the fact that the Eastern Conference as a whole, outside of Boston and Cleveland, has not had their stuff together. So the Knicks are sitting pretty at, I believe, 4th in the standings, behind Orlando, but they're right there next to them. I believe they're tied in the loss column, or at least one back in the loss column. They're right there next to them. But they have to take advantage of the lead that they've built up on teams like Philadelphia and Milwaukee, who I assume will get it together at some point, but I guess we'll see. But also teams that are behind us that we're not really worried about, but they will be chasing us and nipping at our heels all season long with the Indiana Pacers and the Miami Heat, possibly, maybe. We'll see how the season continues for them. They're kind of a weird team. Sometimes they look good and sometimes they look terrible. Either way, the Knicks have a lot to focus on tonight between Devin Booker and, you know what? Maybe that's just pretty much it. Yusuf Nurkic has really struggled this year. I don't think the Knicks are gonna have issues sort of slowing him down as a big man. And then outside of that, they're relying a lot on rookies, also Iguodala and Ryan Dunn, 2 rookies who will be getting the starting front court minutes for the Phoenix Suns here tonight. So, you know. The Knicks are going to be able to take advantage of that because as good of a defender as those kids are and as much energy as they provide, guys like Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby and then, of course, Karl Anthony Towns should be able to eat their lunch money. Let's be real. So I'm looking for them to come out and not make a statement because, again, the Suns team has been struggling, but to continue the good fortunes running because tonight we have the Phoenix Suns. We have 2 days off. Saturday we get that weird start time, 5 o'clock, where we play Utah. And Utah, again, a struggling team. So the Knicks should be able to make it 5 in a row at that point. And then we go and play the Denver Nuggets. While they've had a bit of a rocky season up and down, they're still the Denver Nuggets. They still employ the best player in the NBA and Nikola Jokic. And they're still a good team. They're just not what they once were when they won the championship. And then we end our West Coast road trip against Dallas before coming back to the East Coast to play at Charlotte. Dallas and Charlotte, they're going to end up being tough games. Of course, you got Luka and Kyrie. And then in Charlotte, of course, you got the tandem of LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller. While that team isn't necessarily good, they are spunky. So the Knicks could, in theory, beat Phoenix, beat Utah. Let's give them a loss against Denver, beat Dallas, beat Charlotte, and end up 4-1 on this road trip. And that brings them to winning 7 of their last 8 games. And then all of a sudden, the Knicks have strung together a nice winning trail behind them. And then we can start moving forward and maybe move past the whole this team is mediocre, because they're not. So who do we have here tonight? Susan K. Hazy, of course. Yvette, 2526. Bernard Johnson, Marilyn Tinsley, Isaiah Gardner, Ricardo Cepeda. What's popping, everybody? Big Task, of course. Johnny Davis, what's up, Johnny? Kenny McLeod. What's popping, everybody? Let's get to it. Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Bernard said, I'm glad to see my Knicks family in the building. What's good, everyone? Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody coming out for the late edition of the show tonight. You know, when the Knicks go on the West Coast, it becomes a big struggle to stay up all the way through these games. Ivan, what's up, Ivan? Said we're spanking Phoenix tonight. That is the hope. Of course, that's the hope every night, but that is the hope because this Phoenix team is especially struggling so far these last couple of games without Kevin Durant. So they should be able to take advantage of it. They don't have too many options left. They're relying on 2 rookies in the starting lineup. So we'll see. We'll see. Grayson Allen, I do believe, is back after dealing with a couple injuries. But again, he's not really helping you on the defensive end. But look, if he gets hot from 3, I guess it can become an issue. We've seen the Knicks struggle a little bit to get out to 3-point shooters. But I think they're clicking, man. I think they're on the right track. We've seen them play well these last couple of games, and hopefully it continues and they continue to get better because there is room for improvement. Don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. Champs, 25-26 champs. That don't sleep on any team. The Atlanta game showed us that. I mean, Atlanta's being good teams, and it's the NBA. We don't sleep on any team, unless it's the Washington Wizards, in which case I'm napping all the way through it. Eamon Owens, what's up, Eamon? Is Beal playing Isaiah Gardner? He is not. Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal are both out tonight, which again should play in the Knicks' favor in the sense that Phoenix doesn't really have too many other options to turn to. They got Devin Booker. That's pretty much it. They got 2 rookies in the starting lineup, and while those rookies are good, I don't know if relying on them in the starting lineup is ideal for any team, really, but especially a team that fancies themselves a contender. And I get that they're dealing with injuries, but the depth tonight is not in their favor with all the injuries that they're dealing with. Drown the Suns. Yeah, they're out there in Phoenix. And look, like I said, it's redemption night. We're getting our first victory in the Blazer, in the Velvet Blazer tonight. We have to. We have to pick up a win at some point. I was waiting for the right time, and I think the first game in the West Coast road trip is that right time. I do believe so. Hopefully it brings them good luck, and it doesn't end up being what we all think it is, a hex on this team. I hope it's not a bad luck Blazer, because I really do like the Blazer. I like the outfit. The only thing I might be afraid of is we know the shooting variance when stars are out and they play the Knicks. Now, thankfully, it isn't in the Garden because we know when the opposing team comes to the Garden, they just, for whatever reason, the role players light up and they're like, oh, it's my Garden moment. Let me hit 7 threes tonight and have a career high. So hopefully, because it is an away game, the Knicks should still be able to sort of corral some of the role players here. Now, the Ryan Dunn thing is interesting because I don't think that the interest in Dunn that fans had didn't come out of nowhere. While we all thought he was a good player for the Knicks to draft, you didn't know Ryan Dunn was a highly touted draft prospect. But the reason why he fell in the draft was because he was projected to not really have an NBA-friendly game at all. His touch on shots seemed just absent, like he didn't have any touch. And so the worry with him, while he seemed like a generationally talented perimeter defender, the report on him, the scouting report, was like, well, this guy may never make a three-point shot in his life. And can you really employ an old school guard the heck out of the ball but have no offensive game type of player in this modern day of basketball where spacing is king? Not really. So he fell in the draft. While he should have been a lottery pick because of his size and his tools and sort of the way he played in college, he fell in the draft. And the Knicks had 2 first-round picks. Ended up trading one of them. But they had 2 first-round picks, and it was rumored, I don't know how serious it was, that the Knicks were interested in Dunn, but weren't willing to trade up for him and weren't willing to use one of their first-round picks on him, maybe if he fell to the second round. Now, the Phoenix Suns ended up picking him up. And not only that, he shot the 3-ball really well in preseason and to start the year. Now that's dropped precipitously, and maybe it was just a hot start to the season, or maybe he's going through a slump right now. We don't know, but it's very clear that he is a candidate for the kind of player who suddenly has a breakout game against the Knicks. That's the only kind of thing I worry about. Now, when we employ Mikal Bridges, who, yes, hasn't had the greatest of defensive seasons so far, but we do got OG Anunoby, we do got Josh Hart back there. I'm really not concerned about a guy like Ryan Dunn beating us tonight. That is old Knicks tendency. We move forward. 25-26 says I was on the Sixers chat and fans are losing their minds. Hey, man, a lot of them tried to play it off as though, like It'll all be better once Joel Embiid comes back, and that hasn't been the case. That hasn't been the case at all. The Phoenix Suns elect to not start also Iguodala. They're going to start Royce O'Neal, which is a good decision from the Phoenix Suns and should present a new, different problem for the Knicks in the starting lineup. Big Taz said, I will catch the 76 excuses chat on the rebound. Yeah, I mean, they've got the worst record in the league, which is hilarious. Because it's not like we're 8 games into the season anymore. Like, we're a decent chunk into it. We're approaching the quarter mark of the season with 20 games, right? I constantly bring up the 20-game mark because it's important. Got to get to the 20-game mark. And if they get to the 20-game mark while being the worst team in the league, yikes, yikes. Bernard Johnson reminding people early to hit that like button. Yes, please go ahead, hit that like button, y'all. It really helps grow the stream. It's the easiest and best way to support the stream because once YouTube sees that you guys are liking it, they're like, oh, okay. And they help signal boost the stream and send it out to more people. So it is free and the easiest way to support the stream and the best way to support the stream, if we're being honest. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, let's get to the game. We are about to tip it off. Nurkic tipping it off against Towns. Nurkic he's not aging well, man. He's not aging well at all. And the Knicks win the tip. Brunson has it in the backcourt. He'll bring it down. Ryan Dunn, the rookie, will get the first assignment on Brunson here. We'll see how that goes. Over to Bridges. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Tyus Jones. Here's the thing. Tyus Jones can't guard Bridges. So hopefully, we get that going. Hart out to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing, knocking. Ooh, JB gets it started off the right way. Knocking down the 3 to start the game. Yes, sir. I love to see that. Tyus Jones has it on the right wing. Over to Devin Booker. Booker up top, being guarded by OG to start the game. That's what I love. He tipped the pass, but they swing it around. Over to Tyus Jones. Jones gets it over to Booker. Catches, fires a straightaway 3. Splashes it, nothing but net. All right. That was a nice shot from Booker. Pretty decently contested coming off the screen. They made him work for that one, but he got it to go down, so it might be one of those nights for Booker. Josh Hart has it up top. Gets it over to Towns. Towns hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his right. He's got some space, steps back, kicks it out. Towns has it, back to Brunson. Brunson, jab step, now puts it up again over Dunn. Oh, start me off, JB. Oh, it's going to be, if you guys remember the last time JB was in Phoenix, he did not miss a 3. He was 9 for 9 in that game, had a 50-point game. They swing it over. Ryan Dunn out of the left corner for 3. He can't get it to go. Nurkic with the offensive rebound. Nurkic brings it back out. Cross-court pass to O'Neal. Hands it off to Jones. Jones over to Nurkic. Hands it off to Booker. Coming to his right off the handoff. Attacking. Puts up a floater. Well contested. Looking for a foul call on Towns. He didn't get it. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's pushing the other way. Suns doing a good job getting back on defense. Leaves it off for Anunoby. Anunoby's going to put up the 3. Oh, line me up. 3 straight 3s to start the game. Let's get to it. The Knicks are schmoving and grooving. They look good shooting the ball tonight. Booker, Tyus Jones, quick crossover, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound, here comes Brunson. Brunson's pushing it. Brunson, ooh, beautiful bounce pass to Bridges, and the Knicks they're already picking this team apart right now. They're not missing shots, and they're running the floor. Easy layup for Mikal Bridges, a 2-handed slam. Coming down the middle of the lane, beautiful pass from Brunson. It's 11-3 to start. It's 11-3 to start. I should also mention on the MSG broadcast, it is Jamal Crawford's debut on commentary. So shout out to him. Always been a big fan of Jay Crossover. Booker catches it, pump fakes, stepping back, now crosses over to his left on Anunoby. He picks his dribble. He should have just took the shot. Doing too much, Booker. You're doing too much. Jones coming to his right. They feed it over to the rookie Dunn. Driving to his left, puts up a floater over Bridges. Looks like Bridges may have gotten a piece of it. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's pushing it. Josh Hart has it up top. Gets it over to Bridges. Catches, fires from the right wing. If you knocked out, time out. He got to talk to them. Oh, my goodness. The Knicks have yet to miss a shot, and everybody's getting in on the action. I'm talking Brunson with 2 threes. I'm talking OG with a step back off the dribble 3. I'm talking Bridges in transition with a dunk, and then in transition with a right wing 3 above the, not necessarily above the break, it's on the right wing, but still, he's been struggling that far from the basket, so it's nice to see him knock that one down, and it was nice and smooth. It was a good looking shot, didn't even hit the rim. That's a good sign right there. Ivan said, like I said, we're spanking Phoenix. I mean, it's trending that way already. It is already trending that way. The Knicks have yet to miss a shot. Also, I should give him his 3 points, Mikal Bridges. It is 14-3 early. 9:23. Time is exactly on. Let me refresh the page so that we are fully caught up. Here we go. Here we go. Kinahara, what's up, Kinahara? Said, we were worried. Now, it's still early in the game. Still early in the game. Let's not get crazy. But the way the Knicks have come out offensively, I mean, this is a dream. This is a dream. They've yet to miss a shot. They've yet to miss a shot. Ricardo said, I guess this is the day the red velvet coat will get the W. That's why I had to wear it. Had to give them that little extra push. See, if I wore anything else but this, the Knicks would have missed like at least 3 or 4 of those shots. I can't believe they started off this well. This is the best start to a game they've had all season. I mean, obviously, they're perfect from the floor. But they just look confident, in rhythm, smooth. JB did knock down 2 highly contested threes. But, like, I mean, that's Jalen Brunson. If he has that in his repertoire, or if you give him space on the triple threat and he's like, all right, cool, I'm just going to pull it then. And if he starts knocking down with some consistency and regularity from three-point range on the wings like that, because he's been, I mean, that's the game-winning 3 he took against Brooklyn. If that's a shot he can go to consistently without having to catch it off the move or have somebody create an open look for him or coming off of the dribble and shooting it, like this right here is a nice and easy shot. And if he can hit that at his size of regularity, especially because defenders may want to give him a little bit of space because we know JB wants to get downhill into that mid-range. If he's capable of jab stepping, creating enough separation to get that shot off at his size, it's going to open up his game in a new way. Keenar said, okay, the chef's hat is in for future games. Yeah, we got the whole attire in. We are ready. We are ready. Bernard said it's all about the Blaze, y'all. Now we just need them to maintain it. Now we just need them to maintain the way they're playing. (25-26) told y'all not to worry about Mikal. I was never really worried about Mikal. I figured he wasn't going to be like a 32% three-point shooter all of a sudden in his career. I'm still a little worried about the above the break threes. I assume they'll come at some point, but you know, patience is a virtue. He'll get there. Nurkic feeds O'Neal driving it down. He picks up a foul on Brunson, so he'll go to the foul line for 2 free throws. I said, now this is an outfit certified by Klein and Deion Sanders. Always trying to rep Clyde Frazier. Always trying to rep Clyde. Hart said I was worried about Mikal. I wasn't really worried about Mikal. The thing I'm actually worried about is like the defense doesn't look great. O'Neal misses the second free throw, but they get the offensive rebound and then out to O'Neal and he knocks down the 3. Like, I don't like that. That 4-point swing right there. Come on. 14-6. It's still an 8-point lead, but come on. We're better than that. Josh Hart on the left wing, coming to his right. Feeds it over to Towns. Towns has it in the high post, being guarded by O'Neal. He's going to take him off the dribble. Stops. Flips it up with the right hand. Rattles it in. Easy. Knicks still remain perfect. They have yet to miss a shot. Maintaining this 10-point lead right now. Tyus Jones bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Over to Booker, being chased by Anunoby. Almost lost the handle, but he picks it back up, pulling it out. Gets it over to O'Neal on a go screen. They swing it around to Dunn. That's who they want shooting, and Dunn can't make them pay. As Anunoby comes flying in for the one-handed rebound, here comes Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right, now dancing with it, coming to his left off the Town screen, picks his dribble up, gets it over to Bridges, inside the Towns, being guarded by Dunn. This is not a good matchup for the Suns. Towns is going to put his head down, now flips it up with the right hand, and he gets the floor to go. Not going through the chest of the defender, but moving him off his spot enough to get the little floater to go. That's how you don't pick up offensive fouls, Towns. I like it. They get it over to Dunn. Ball knocked loose by Anunoby. It's going to remain with the Suns. Carter said, so far, how's Jay Crossover doing on the commentary? I'm not listening too much to it. I have it on real low just in case they bring any information that I could use. As Anunoby jumps the passing lane, saves the ball over to Brunson. Brunson over to Josh Hart, who's going to go up, take the contact, finish. No foul call, but the Knicks are just hooping right now. It's 20-6, y'all. He sounds fine. Sounds great. He's done commentary before for like TNT, and I think Jay Crossover is really good. Tyus Jones, a nice bounce pass to Nurkic rolling to the basket for their first easy bucket of the game. A nice layup there for Nurk. Brunson on the left wing, coming to his right, picks his dribble up over to Josh Hart, extra pass to Anunoby. No hesitation in the corner. Our first miss of the game as Anunoby misses a right corner three. I like the no hesitation three though still. Booker has it, feeds it over to Nurk. They want Nurk to shoot it on the left wing, and he makes them pay, knocking down the three. Josh Hart bringing it down, has it on the left wing. Being guarded by Nurkic. They get the switch. They feed it to Towns. Towns in the high post against Nurk. He swings through, coming down. And Nurkic fouls him. They call an offensive foul. Never mind. I thought they called the foul on Nurk. They called the foul on Karl-Anthony Towns for swatting the offhand away from Nurk. Okay, just when I was complimenting Karl-Anthony Towns for not picking up dumb offensive fouls, there he is picking up a dumb offensive foul. Booker has it, one dribble pull-up jumper over Brunson, gets it to go out of the mid-range. He's a knockdown mid-range shooter. That's going in almost every time. Down to only a 7-point lead, should be bigger. Was up to 14 at one point. Brunson crossing over to his right, mid-range jumper himself from the foul line, gets it to go. JB has yet to miss a shot. Love to see it. OG is the only person who's missed a shot so far. Booker bringing it down, coming to his left off a couple of screens. They swing it around. Grayson Allen, who's just checked into the game, has it on the left wing. Knicks do a good job of not giving him space to shoot that three. Towns pokes the pass away out of the pick and roll, comes up with the steal. Here comes Brunson on the left wing, driving it down. Brunson, dribble pull up three. If he knocks that down, I'm going crazy. Oh my goodness, JB, he's on one. He does not miss in Phoenix. I don't know what it is about the Phoenix arena or the Phoenix area, but he just refuses to miss when he plays against Phoenix. What sense does this make, JB? Can we play the Phoenix Suns in the finals? Can the Suns somehow get to the NBA Finals and we can play Phoenix in the finals? This is the second time in a row JB is having an absolutely insane game at Phoenix. What is going on in this arena? 3GP said Velvet's going to go 500 tonight. The Velvet is 0-2 on the season. Is 0-2. I said 3 strikes and we'll remove it out of the dress code rotation, out of the dress rotation. So tonight, there's a lot at stake tonight. It's not just about the wins and losses. Tonight could be the last time we see the Velvet Blazer all season. 3B said JB's used to playing out west from being with the Mavs. I mean, yeah, but he also doesn't play like this against every other team. He don't miss in Phoenix. I don't know what it is about the Phoenix area. You know, when he plays Dallas, he doesn't ball out like this. He's up to 11 points. He's 4 for 4 from the field. Knocked down all 3 of his threes. Halfway through the first quarter, it's 25-13. Knicks up by 12. Phoenix will have the ball, bringing it down now. Mysticism decoded. What's up, decoded? Velvet is going to come through, no worries. Oh, I'm praying for it. I'm praying for it. They catch it over to Grayson Allen on the right wing. Off a screen, gets it to go. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top. Quick crossover to his right. He's got space. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Catches and fires. No hesitation. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Nurkic grabs it. And he's going to bring it down. Gets it over to Allen. Allen on the right wing being guarded by Bridges. Over to Booker. Coming to his left off the Nurkic screen. Hesitation move. Up top. Grayson Allen. Catch and fire. A deep straightaway three. Comes up short. Towns a good strong rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. The Knicks are off and running. Bounce pass. Ooh, but Tyus Jones saw it come and picked it off. It was a good idea, bad execution. Tyus Jones a dribble pull-up three, too long, can't get it to go. Anunoby fighting for the rebound and takes it away from Royce O'Neal. Now OG will bring it down. Anunoby cross-court pass to Josh Hart in the corner, being guarded by Nurkic. Hands it off to Brunson, being guarded by O'Neal. Coming to his right along the baseline, bounce pass to Bridges. Bridges up top to Josh Hart, catch and fire from three, knock it down. There you go, Josh Hart. I knew it was going to go down. He's way too confident in his shot right now for it to not go down. 28-16. Tyus Jones bringing it down, has it up top. Gets it over to Booker. Anunoby fighting around these screens. They swing it over to Grayson Allen. That's on OG right there. Bad communication from OG, but thankfully he missed it. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Josh Hart, who throws a lob to Anunoby. This Knicks team is just hooping on this Suns team. This Suns team doesn't look ready to play. They really don't. They're maintaining in the game off of talent and shooting alone, but 30-16, if they start missing a couple of shots, but they've missed a couple of shots right now, this thing could start to blow open a little bit. They swing it around, and Bridges comes up with the steal. He's pushing. It's a 2-on-1 again. Bridges throws the lob to Anunoby, and that's the second straight OG Anunoby lob. What a start from these Knicks. They're up 16. I knew it was going to be a fun night, but not right away like this. This may not even be a game in the second half at this rate. Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby running the lanes has to be terrifying if you're the lone defender. I guess it's not that terrifying, but terrifying in the way that they just caused that turnover. Like, what is going on? MBM said OG clumsy. I think, you know what I think it might be? And this is, I don't know how to phrase this. This is, some players have talked about, and I don't know how true it is, but some players have talked about how instead of bracing for a fall and trying to maintain balance when you're coming down from a landing, sometimes it's easier on your body to just allow yourself to go down to the floor and kind of use the floor to brace the landing on your lower body so your legs aren't absorbing all the shock. That is a crazy explanation as to why players like OG Anunoby, and the only reason why I bring it up for him is one, he spends a lot of time on the floor recently this season, but two, he's an injury-prone player. And that may be something someone told him at one point, and he's trying it out this season, but he could also just be clumsy as hell. So, I don't know. Ivan said approaching spank mode. And it's way sooner in the game than I thought it would ever be. Jonathan Martinez, what's up, John? I said JB wants that 50 piece again. I don't know what it is about the Phoenix Suns, but he sees red every time he sees the Suns. He is in attack mode. The difference is, like, if you go back to that Phoenix game, like, JB he kind of carried the team in that game. In this game, everybody's getting in on the action. I don't even want to go through the box score because it's too early in the game. I hate going to the box score 100 times, but, like, it's too early in the game to not go through the box score, right? Bridges, the Knicks have missed 2 shots, and both of them threes. One of them from Hart and one of them from Anunoby. So, like, Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? Relic, what's up, Relic? Isaiah said JB don't like Booker since the playoff appearances. That may be it, Isaiah. That may be it. He said, oh, D-Book think he's that guy? He's not, I'm that guy. And he been killing him ever since. That's a good point, Isaiah. It's a good point. El Tigre, what's up, El Tigre? 3GP said, only the first quarter, a lot of game left. Look at the Celtics game last night. Yeah, but this Phoenix Suns ain't the Celtics, my man. Or not the Celtics. Cleveland, right? Cleveland was the team that came back. Or they're not either one of those teams, especially not without Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal. So I'm pretty comfortable of their ability to sort of maintain here. As Jericho Sims and Campaign have checked in here. Grayson Allen catches straightaway 3 off the screen. Can't get it to go. Sims, nice strong rebound. Sims been playing really well. We got to get off of Sims back a little bit because he's shutting a lot of us up. Anunoby up top, coming to his left, driving it down, leaves it off for Sims. Sims looking to get it to somebody, hands it off to Brunson, coming to his left. He sees a double, kicks it out to Payne, extra pass to Bridges. Fall away in the paint, can't get it to go. Sims fighting for the offensive rebound. It's knocked loose though, and Payne able to pick it up. Gets it over to Brunson up top, being guarded by Okogie, Josh Okogie. Brunson coming to his right. They see Plumlee, cross-court pass to OG, catches, pass fake. And he was out of bounds on the attack. Noah Linden, what's up, Noah? Looks like the game's already over. Okogie gets it over to Booker. Booker, cross court, back to Okogie. Is that Okogie? I don't know if that's Okogie. I'm going to have to look it up. That's not Okogie. Okogie staying in the corner. Is that Troy Brown? As he steps back and knocks down a jumper? No, that's Monty Morris. Shout out Monty Morris. I didn't realize he was with the Suns this year. Monty Morris with the step back mid-range jumper. Brunson up top, being guarded by Okogie. Okogie, a good physical defender. Over to Sims, over to Bridges. Bridges off the handoff, gets to the mid-range, a pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Sims snatches another offensive rebound. There you go, Jericho, he's getting in onto it. Payne catches and fires, no hesitation. And what has gotten into Campaign? He refuses to miss threes the last couple of games since coming back from the injury. Ooh, I gave the 3 points to the wrong side. And then Campaign comes up with the steal. He's pushing the pace, throw the lob over to, oh no, he just bounce passes it over to Jericho and he flies to the basket. And the Knicks are pouring it on them. It is a 19-point lead for the Knicks. The refs blew the whistle and gave the Knicks something? A technical or a delay of game? They gave a technical to the Knicks. These refs are trash already. What are we doing? We're just having fun. Casey said, OMG, it's a massacre. Who is the technical foul on the bench? These refs are trash. These refs have been going at the Knicks the last couple of games. What's going on? What's going on? So you said, told you about Campaign will bring the pain. He's been solid, man. He's been solid. If he can continue to play like this when Deuce McBride gets back too, like, okay, hold on. Now the bench is starting to come together a little bit. We'll get Precious back at some point. The bench is starting to come together. Booker on the left wing, step back, fall away over OG, splashes it. I mean, Booker's a mid-range assassin. Brunson bringing it down against Okogie. Great screen from Jericho Sims in the backcourt. That's the second time this game he's done that. Brunson leaves it off for Bridges in the paint, puts up a floater, bounces on the rim a bunch of times and got it to go down. His floater hit the back of the rim, and you rarely see this, but it bopped right straight up and then came back down through the basket. It might be one of those nights for the Knicks where just everything is just going down. Booker attacking, Anunoby off the screen, and finishes over Brunson in the paint. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his right off the Jericho Sims screen. Pocket pass to Sims, catches, cross-court to Payne on the left wing, pump fakes, one dribble, puts up the left wing three, comes up short. Sims fighting for the rebound, and Okogie grabs it. I like Jericho Sims being active on the glass, man. He's playing really well in this first quarter. Oh, but you got to get there, Jericho. A way to help in the rotation, though. And they swing it around. Get out there, Jericho. Contest the three. It didn't matter. Monty Morris knocked down the three. I like the effort from Jericho, though. I wish he was a little bit faster, but I like the effort from Jericho there. Wasn't his fault. Payne has it up top, being guarded by Morris. Get it over to Brunson. Now they force the switch. Morris guarding Brunson. He's coming to his left. Over to Anunoby as they bring the double team. He steps back for a left corner three. Oh my goodness. Everything is going to go down for the Knicks tonight? It's going to be that kind of night? I'm going to be out of hype by halftime. The Knicks are 8 for 11 from three. It's 42-26. They got 42. And I didn't restart the timer. There's 30 seconds left. Booker coming to his right, pulling it back. Anunoby pressuring him up. He's going to attack, puts up the floater, can't get it to go, but they call the foul on Anunoby. Relic said, look at you, Chevy, becoming a believer? A believer? A believer in what? I've always been a believer. I've been I've been accused of being too positive. 25-26 said, will OG make the All-Star team? Most likely not, although you never know. But most likely not, because the things he does don't really scream All-Star. You know, like a lot of people want to see you do some of this between the legs, hesitation, step back, knock down the three. And OG's a whole lot of catch. All right, I'm going to shoot this three. Or catch. All right, he's playing off too much. I'm going to shoot the three. Or catch it. And he's like, all right, I'm going to attack here. Or cut through the lane and dunk it. Or, you know, and the defense, obviously, but, you know. Isaiah Gardner said chemistry is coming fast. Still going to, still has a lot of work to do. Yeah, the scary thing about this team is that, like, it looks good, but you see clearly there's still a lot of work to do, and that's pretty scary. Booker knocked down both of his free throws. Why is my scoreboard off? It's 28-42. Oh, I didn't give them the technical foul that time, too. 48-42. Brunson has it up top. Stepping back. Hesitation move. Ooh, step back. Pump fake. Leans in. Leaves it off. Bridges in the paint. Little fall away jumper. And again, off the soft touch, hit the front of the rim again, but got it to bounce over the front and gets it to go down from Bridges. They get it over to Okogie, who's going to bring it down and put it up over Payne. Great defense from Payne. Bait him into it. And then the Knicks recover the rebound, and that's going to be the end of our first quarter, y'all. 44-28. 44 first quarter points. 44 first quarter points. Let me say it one more time. 44 first quarter points. And they missed 2 shots? Let's look at the box score real quick. You guys know I don't like going to the box score until halftime. Let's go to the box score real quick. 4 for 6 from Bridges, he's got 9. 4 for 5 from OG, he's got 10. Towns only has 4 on the 2 shot attempts he had. That's it. Brunson with 11. And 6 assists in that first quarter, by the way, too. 5 for Josh Hart. 2 for Sims, 3 for Payne. No one else has played yet. But this is definitely the kind of night where Dadier and Kolek can come in and spare you some minutes here and there. But ooh. Oh, Relic said Chuffy is a Sims believer. I see it. Believing in Sims. I always wanted Sims to do well, but I wasn't crazy about calling out the things we were seeing. He was not playing well. Not that he wasn't playing well. He just wasn't doing anything of note. And it's like, okay, our bench is thin, Jericho. I need you to like step up here and help the defense or snatch some offensive rebounds. And it can't just be 1 or 2 things. I need you to like be consistently good. And he was just consistently mediocre. You barely noticed he was ever out there. Now he comes into the game and it's like, oh, there's Jericho Sims grabbing an offensive rebound. Oh, there's Jericho Sims making some good rotations, contesting a shot at the basket. Oh, there's Jericho Sims early on the rotation, forcing the pass out, back out to the three-point line. Like he's been really good, very noticeable, very impactful. Ken Hart said Sims playing way better. Huck lit a fire under his butt. Might have been it. But this team is also really supportive. So it wouldn't surprise me if, you know, the team saw what Huck was doing and then they went to Jericho and they're like, look, Jericho, when you get in, you see what he's doing? The way he's moving around and bringing the energy and crashing the glass and just saying, nah, that's my ball, I'm gonna go get it. Like you could do those same things. You have more physicality and more athleticism than Huck Porty. There's no reason why you can't do the things he's doing. And like you said, that probably lit a fire under his butt, got him motivated a little bit. I'm happy to see it. 25-26, so what's the Knicks team record for most points in a single game? Maybe we can look it up at halftime, or you guys can look it up for me real quick. What's the most points the Knicks have ever scored in a basketball game? It's got to be 130-something. I'm going to say like 134. Robert Jaworski. What's up, Rob? Sims is trash. He was so bad that now he's improved to just bad. And we are supposed to be happy with that? Get him out of here. What has he done that's been bad, Rob? He's been good. He's been good. He hasn't done anything that's been bad to me. Ricardo said, is it true that Precious will be back for our next game against the Utah Jazz? I haven't heard anything about Precious. I've been searching for the news. I haven't seen it. If that's the case, I will be very happy with it because boy, oh boy, do we need that. But I haven't heard anything about Precious Drew, unfortunately. I haven't even heard that he's practiced. He did make the trip with the team. So did Mitchell Robinson, by the way. But I don't know. We're back into it. Iguodala kicks it out to Monty Morris up top, being guarded by Towns on the switch, pulling it back, now coming to his left, step back, fall away jumper. Great defense from Towns, forcing the pass at the last second. Tyus Jones going under the basket, kicks it out to Morris, catches. He's got to fire with the shot clock winding down off the back rim, can't get it to go. Royce O'Neal mistimed his jump, and Bridges grabs the rebound. Quick outlet to Payne. Payne coming to his right, attacking, putting his head down, getting to the basket, finger roll layup, can't get it to go. Towns fighting for the offensive rebound, gets it, and he goes up and throws it down with one hand, baby. There you go. There you go. The Knicks are dominating in all aspects of the game right now. They're up 18. Jones has it up top, coming to his left. A dribble pull-up three, gets it to go straight away. All right, that's a tough shot. Campaign will bring it down. No Devin Booker, the first non-Devin Booker minutes. The Knicks rolling out Payne, Kolek, Bridges, Hart, and Towns. Bridges has it up top, coming to his right, off the Town screen. Up top to Kolek, he's coming to his left, stopping, turning, kicks it out to Payne. Payne fires a straightaway contested three, airballs it. Too much, Payne, too much. He didn't got to take that shot. 3GP said the Knicks record for most points is 269 against the Phoenix Suns in 2025. We will see. We will see. Jones gets it over to O'Neal, back to Jones, being guarded by Hart, coming to his left, off the Morris screen. Payne picks him up. Jones crossing over to his left, getting down. High contested floater with the right hand, coming to his left. Got it to go down. Tyus Jones is working hard for these points, but he's getting them. Kolek hands it off to Bridges, over to Towns, a straightaway three. Can't get it to go. O'Neal with the rebound. Here comes the Suns. It's only 13. O'Neal pushing the pace. Josh Hart pokes it away, picks it up, and he's pushing it. Still going. Lost it. Gets it back. Goes up. Puts the layup up. And it was awkward as hell. Ball was knocked loose several times, but Josh Hart is relentless. You're not going to take the ball away from that guy. And he got the layup to go. Jones up top, in and out dribble, coming to his left. He's got space, throws the floater, hit the front of the rim, can't get it to go. Town snatches the rebound, quick outlet to Kolek. Kolek bringing it down. Left side of the court. Over to Bridges, catches, jab step, now goes along the baseline, it's open. Euro steps down the lane and flips it up with the right hand. Got it to go. Beautiful move from Mikal Bridges. Got the defense to jump up there on the Euro step before laying it up with the right hand. Jones over to Iguodala. Has it up top, picked his dribble up. Ooh, but nice bounce pass to Royce O'Neal, who curled around him and got open going to the basket. Still 15-point game. The Knicks haven't blown this one open despite their incredible start offensively. Towns has it in the low post, spins, goes along the baseline, flips it up off glass over Iguodala, gets it to go. You're not going to stop Karl-Anthony Towns with the rookie. Jones has it on the right wing. Coming to his left, gets it over to Morris. Morris coming to his left now. Attacking, reverse layup, got it to go. Put the Alex English on it. Romani Morris, these guards off the bench for Phoenix here, keeping them alive. Well, I give the 2 points wrong side. Also, I'm not keeping track of the score well. Towns a three, still can't get it to go. Towns, we gonna need those threes, big dog. We gonna need those threes. Royce O'Neal pushing it the other way, leaves it off for Iguodala for an easy two-handed dunk. And it is only a 13-point game, y'all. It's only 13. Tom Thibodeau going to call a timeout. I think you got to get some subs in there, Tom. Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges have yet to come out of this game. Can we get some subs, Tom? Tom, can we get some of them out of the game so they can rest a little bit? Like just a little bit, Tom. Hey, Tom, the reason why the Phoenix Suns may be pushing the pace here is because our wings may be a little bit tired, Tom. Hey, Tom, I think you got a bench full of guys who are ready to come into this game where clearly defense is an issue for the Phoenix Suns. Like maybe they can get something going a little bit and you can spare the wings some minutes. Come on. And the frustrating part about that is I know his answer is going to be to put Anunoby and Brunson back into the game after this timeout. I know that's going to be his answer. But like take Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges out of the game, please. They've literally played the whole game so far. Patrick said 152-121 against the Syracuse Nationals. Interesting. Rob said, Sims isn't better than any other team's backup five, is he? Rob, I said, tell me one thing he did wrong in this game, Rob. That's what I said. That's what I asked. You didn't give me an answer to that. Can you give me an answer to that, Rob? What has Jericho Sims done wrong in this game? Now, I'm not the biggest Jericho Sims fan. If you've been around here long enough, you know I want Ariel Hukporti in the rotation over Sims. But that don't mean Jericho Sims is terrible right now. He's been perfectly fine. He's been perfectly serviceable. Rob said, look up. Hey, big dog, I'm asking you. You're the one. You can't say look up when you said, hey, here's my opinion. I go, why do you feel that way? And then you go, I don't know, bro, look it up. Like, what? Bro, you said the thing. Tell me why. What has Jericho Sims done wrong in this game? Let me know. What kind of answer is that? Look up. Bro, you were the one saying the thing. Tell me. Vertify said Tibbs wants to win the game in the third quarter and put in the bench. I mean, come on, dog. Rob said I wrote something, scroll up. I saw it, dog. The last thing you said is Sims isn't better than any other team's five, is he? And I said, tell me what he's done wrong in this game. And you didn't answer that, my guy. Kenohara said, Sims causing opposing players to shoot 33% of the rim, number one in the NBA, just saying. I mean, that's what I'm with you, Kenohara, I'm with you. What has he done wrong in this game for you to be so upset at him tonight? Like, I want Ariel Hukporti over Sims too. But like Jericho Sims he's playing his way back into the rotation. He's playing his way back into Rob said that. Brother, I just said that's not an answer. Tell me one thing Jericho Sims has done wrong in this game. You can't, because he hasn't done anything wrong. As Towns just bullies his way into the paint, gets a layup, there you go. Tyus Jones bringing it down on the left side. Mikal Bridges is going to pick him up. Coming to his right off the screen. Pocket pass to Iguodala, running it down. Gets caught in the air. Great defense from Josh Hart in the rotation. Out of bounds. It'll remain with the Suns, though. Relic said Keenan Hara with the facts. I mean, that's literally all I'm asking for. Like, provide me something that says Jericho Sims is terrible. All you said was Jericho Sims is terrible. Other teams have better centers. Like, all right, we not other teams. We got Jericho Sims on our team. And he's playing really, really well for the Knicks right now. Tell me what he's done wrong. RPX said, look up, as in you're in denial is what I think he meant. I don't know what he meant. I literally just asked him a question that he couldn't answer. Knicks with a 15-point lead. We're going to get another timeout break. Patrick said the Syracuse Nationals became the Philadelphia 76ers. That was the game the Knicks had their highest scoring game against. Syracuse, right? From what you guys told me. I didn't look it up. CP, what's up, CP? CP, are you doing the post game today? Are you staying up all the way through to do the post game, CP? That's crazy. Vertify said, is he Iguodala's cousin? No, it is also Iguodaro, and it's Andre Iguodala. They are not related. They don't have the same name, even though it sounds the same. Robert said, my guy, I wrote something you missed. I love this new teams, but Sims can't be our backup. He's trash. Zero offense and been in the league for a few years and hasn't improved at all. My man Rob, I get, like, I'm with you in that I don't want Sims as our backup big. But, like, he's not. He's the third string big, and the reason why he's playing is because Precious Achua and Jericho Sims are out with injuries. Not Jericho Sims. Mitchell Robinson, who, like, is the backup big on the team. And that's the reason why he's playing. And Tibbs isn't going to trust a rookie when he has Jericho Sims, a veteran who's been in the system for multiple years, on the team. Now, I'm with you in that, like, I prefer Ariel Hukporti over Jericho Sims. But I simply asked to tell me, what has Jericho Sims done wrong? Like, I'll go back the last 3 games because he's been playing really well, right? I think he was on the verge of being pulled from the rotation for Ariel Hukporti. And then he just, I think Keaton Hara said it where, like, I think it lit a fire under him. And he's been playing really well the last couple of games. He's there exactly when you need him. He's picking up offensive rebounds. He's making great rotations. What has he done wrong? I don't want him in the rotation. But he's not going to be a part of the rotation. He's a depth piece. He is a third string rotation player. And that's what the Knicks are down to. They're dealing with a lot of injuries to their big men. CP said, I might, not entirely sure ESPN hosed me from watching the first quarter. Yeah. If I have the chance to watch it on the Gotham Sports app, which I know I get a lot of people don't want to because it's ridiculous pricing, but if I have the chance to watch it through MSG, I'm going to watch it through MSG. I wouldn't want to watch it through ESPN anyway. I just don't like their production. But yeah, I get it. All right, we're back into it. Campaign has it up top. On the left side, being guarded by Booker, who's checked back into the game, spinning. Gets it over to Towns in the high post now, being guarded by Iguodaro, the rookie. Stops, turns, spins, flips it up with the right hand, draws the foul. Can't get the shot to go, but he will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. 7:30 to go. 3GP said, is it true Howard challenged Shaq to a boxing match? I have no idea. Keaton Hara said, Iguodaro and Iguodala, they're both Nigerian names. I think the Igo tried. Andre Iguodala was an excellent defender similar to OG. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And he was, I don't know, because he didn't have the shooting touch. As Towns misses a free throw. Come on, Towns. We can't be missing free throws. OG checks in here. Iguodala, he was a better offensive player than Anunoby, I think. Maybe. Especially for his time. Just do a little bit of everything. More of a slasher, better ball handler, better passer, better rebounder. Towns does knock down the free throw. And I never stopped the timer. 7:30 to go. Booker, Jones has it up top, gets it over to Booker. Coming to his left, one dribble, puts up the 3 around the screen, can't get it to go. Josh Hart, great box out and rebound. Bringing it down. Inside pass to OG. Backing him down. Ooh, spins along the baseline. Goes up, gets the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Gets fouled by Booker. Booker just too little. Booker looks a little frustrated already. Booker having to do a lot of heavy lifting tonight all by himself. Although Tyus Jones did come in when he was on the bench and work, kept his team in the game. It's only a 16-point lead with Anunoby at the line. Knocked down the first one. Appreciate you, OG. Knocked down the first free throw. It's only 17, can be up 18, when realistically, when Booker went to the bench, it really could have ballooned up to like a 25-point lead with how the Knicks are playing right now. But Tyus Jones knocked down some tough shots to keep him in the game. Rob said he gets cooked against anyone decent. He's obviously not it, so why waste any time on him instead of Ariel? He hasn't done anything wrong, but he hasn't done much right either. The bar is set too low for him. I mean, he's a third-string center. They're not expecting much out of him. And like I said, I agree with you. I want Hukporti in there. But we're getting Sims, and he's holding his own. He's playing well. He's playing fine. You don't need him to go up against anybody decent. As Kolek, come on, Kolek got to pay attention. At least he saves it, and he gets fouled by Booker. All I'm saying is Sims has been perfectly fine. He hasn't done anything wrong. The bar is extremely low because he's a third-string center, right? The bar is low for Oso Iguodala for the Suns because he's a center. He's a rookie center. You know, and as long as you don't do anything wrong, you'll get minutes. The thing with Ariel Hukporti is he does a lot of things wrong. He makes a lot of rookie mistakes. Tom Thibodeau doesn't like rookie mistakes. Brunson comes down off the screen, goes to his floater, and that's his first missed shot of the game. Literally his easiest shot, his go-to floater, and he misses it. Booker bringing it down, coming to his right off the Nurkic screen. Oh, no, that's Jones, excuse me. And Jones continues to help out Booker here tonight. He's lining the Knicks up a little bit. Down to a 16-point game as he got the floater to go. 6:30 to go, approaching the halfway point. Sims hands it off to Brunson. Over to Anunoby, catches, pump fakes, over to Brunson. Brunson up top. Coming to his right, hesitation move. Driving it down, in the paint, gets stripped. Booker picks it up. Brunson looking for a foul. We got to get back on defense. Jones, pass fake, over to Royce O'Neal in the right corner. He's open enough, and he knocks it down. Campaign did his best to try to guard two people there, but defense got to get back, y'all. Stop looking at the refs. Brunson hands it off to Hart. Hands it off to Sims. Sims hands it off to Brunson, coming to his left. Stopping, turning, spinning, pump faking, leaning in, taking the contact, knocks down the shot anyway, and he's still looking at the ref. Come on, JB. Hoop. Stop looking at the ref right now. They get it over to Booker, catching fires from three. He draws the foul on Anunoby, and they say no shot. Say foul on the floor. Ken Harris said, exactly. Simmons is a third string, and he's fine. Yes, Huck has more upside, but right now he isn't boxing out, and Sims is defending and rebounding. Yeah, that's all Tibbs is going to ask of him to do. He's not asking him to be Harnstein. He's saying, hey, just defend the basket and grab me some rebounds and set some good screens. It's exactly what Sims is doing. And as much as we like Ariel Hukporti, he's going to make them rookie mistakes. Booker, over to Jones, back to Booker, back to Jones. Payne in the passing rotation, knocked away. Booker finally picks it up. Shot clock winding down now, but now it's Brunson guarding Booker. Jab step, now puts it up. Oh, can't get it to go. That would have been a great shot from Booker with the shot clock winding down. Sims, good box out and rebound. Here comes Josh Hart, pushing the pace, attacking, lays it up with the right hand. Can't get the layup to go. He's looking at the ref for a foul call too, saying he got hit on the arm on the layup attempt. The Knicks got to stop whining to these refs and start playing through some contact. Nurkic has it. Gets it over to Booker. Brunson switches onto him. Good switch from Brunson. Booker has it on the right wing. I mean, Booker is definitely still going to cook him. Gets to the baseline, puts up a floater. Great defense from Brunson. A lot of contact there too, and the refs are allowing them to play. Campaign bringing it down. I knew he was going to take that three, and he can't get it to go. Anunoby almost came flying through the layup, and Josh Hart misses the layup too. What are we doing? That's two smoked layups there. Tyus Jones inside. Jericho Sims does a great job of deterring some shots over to Nurkic. Now they kick it out and they swing it around. Great defense from the Knicks there. Great defense from the Knicks there. They swing it over to Booker, a straightaway three. Josh Hart gave him space, and he can't make him pay. Sims with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. The Knicks got a little lucky there, but the defense definitely held up in that transition there. Great timeout from Tom Thibodeau. The Knicks look a little frustrated offensively, and Brunson screaming at the refs. You better watch yourself, JB. Gotta watch yourself. Decade said Sims is soft like toilet paper? Come on, y'all. What are we watching the same game? Sims is playing some grown man basketball right now. He's boxing out, he's grabbing rebounds, he's setting tough screens. He's not getting bullied on the block. We're playing against a team that lacks interior presence. Tonight is not the night to complain about Jericho Sims. Complain about him on another night. Right? We're playing Denver soon. Complain about him when we play Denver and Jokic cooks him. Then sure. But, not tonight. He's played pretty well tonight. Not even good. He's played really well. I can't believe you guys are making me defend Sims. You know I want Hukporti over Sims. But, I'm not going to make up some fantasy that he's not playing well. He's playing perfectly fine. Playing well, even. Not even fine. Not even mediocre like usual. He's having a good game tonight, actually. Ken Harris said Giannis had 41, 9, and 8. That's who I wanted for us. I just love Giannis and upset. Giannis is my favorite player in the league personally, and I would have loved for him to be on the Knicks. But, he's not going to be traded this season. He's likely not going to be traded next season. He just signed an extension, although like literally anything could happen in the NBA, but still, you know. Rob said, I hope I'm wrong, and he keeps playing good. It just worries me because we all know Mitch's health is suspect. They may not keep Mitch, and they may end up like playing Precious at the 5 anyway, and then having Mitch for like 15 minutes off the bench is good. We'll just have to see how they look. Like it's too far away in the future to tell before Mitch comes back. Still got like 2 months as Brunson gets to his mid-range fall-away jumper. Out of bounds. It'll remain with Phoenix. Tried to feed Booker in the high post. Knicks poked it away. 4 minutes to go here in the second, 61-44. Knicks maintaining the lead now, while both teams have kind of come back to earth and played back and forth, but the Knicks got out to a big lead, and now they're maintaining. Jones gets it over to Booker, coming to his left, gets to his mid-range jumper, and that's nothing but net. Both of these guys are mid-range maestros, and they're killing it from the mid-range right now. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top, crossing over to his right off his sim screen. O'Neal sticking with him. Brunson steps back, fall away foul line jumper, rattles it in. Both of these guys getting to their spots in the mid-range and knocking them down. Grayson Allen rushing it down, pulls up 3 over Anunoby, can't get it to go. Sims skying for a rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bringing it down on the right wing. Hesitation move between the legs, in and out, coming to his right, crossing over, now coming to his left, attacking O'Neal, picks up the foul. Shot won't count, but they're not in the bonus, so it'll be side out of bounds. 3:30 to go. Old man 803, what's up, old man? He said, are you a chef in real life? Nah, I'm not. I do like cooking. I do be chefing it up on the court. And that's really where the name comes from. But no, I'm not a chef in the traditional sense. Brunson has it on the left wing, off the inbound. Booker guarding him. Brunson coming to his right, pass fake. Stops, turns, spins, gets it over to Josh Hart, cutting across the lane, spins, puts up a righty floater, bounces on the rim, and he finally gets a nice friendly bounce as it drops down. And the Knicks back up by 19. Allen has it up top. Crossovers to his left, leaves it off for Nurkic. That's who they want shooting. Nurkic can't get it to go. But who is that? Okogie comes flying in and lays it up and in off the offensive rebound because nobody boxed him out. Brunson spinning, coming down, takes the foul, puts up the floater. Ooh, bounced out. Floater halfway down, but he can't get it to stay. Brunson will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. 2:48 to go here in the second. Keenan Hart said, I have a feeling there's a dirty pool, Rick Brunson and JB's contract. I don't know, maybe, but also, I'm sure there's a lot of dirty, under the table stuff that happens in the league, all around the league. So if we're gonna start digging up, skeletons in teams' closets, that's not a place I think a lot of teams want to go. So I think that will quietly just go away. Brunson knocks down both of his free throws. 67. My scoreboard off? I already gave him the 2 points, that's why. Booker has it up top, coming to his left. Stops, turns, spins, kicks it out. They swing it over. Royce O'Neal, they run him off the line. And Brunson just picks his pocket after Campaign ran him off the line. Brunson bounce pass to Josh Hart, throws it out. Campaign wide open, a walk-in straightaway 3. Rattles it in, baby. And the Knicks take their first 20-plus point lead of the game, up 22, 70-48. Booker has it up top. Josh Hart switches onto him. He's driving to his left, leaning in. Stop, goes to a lefty layup, and just goes right through his chest. Can't get it to go, though. Missed the bunny. And surrounded by a bunch of guys, now puts it above glass because you got to stay there, Jericho. And Josh Hart is looking at him like, you got to stay there and help. Why'd you leave me? Josh Hart has it on the right wing. And then threw it away, throws it right to Royce O'Neal as he goes down and blows the layup. He's looking for a foul call, doesn't get it. Josh Hart with the rebound. It's kind of an ugly game in the paint. Swings it out to Campaign, who gets bumped by Grayson Allen. The dirtiness of Grayson Allen, you better believe it. One of the dirtiest players in the league. Rishi Rich. What's up, Rishi? You are a chef. You stay cooking. Appreciate you. 3GB said nepotism, rich promotion due to his son, something like that. I mean, nepotism isn't illegal. It's not illegal. Also, is it nepotism if the son gets the father a promotion? Right? It's usually like the older person getting the younger person the promotion. Crazy. I don't think that's the definition of nepotism. I think it's something else. Either way, we all know why Rick Brunson got that promotion. Everybody knows why Rick Brunson got that promotion. But like I said, there's a lot of skeletons in every team's closet. And I don't think, unless every team is willing to just open that thing up and let the league look into it, and I don't think the league wants to look into every team's closet, I think that will just quietly go away. Also, I'm doing a bad job on the scoreboard, y'all, my bad. 72-50. Booker, cross-court pass, now over to Allen, catches, pump fakes, now back to Allen. They run them off the line. The Knicks are doing a great job of running them off the line tonight. Booker attacking Bridges off the bounce, gets the lefty layup to go. Tough drive from Booker. Bridges was all over him. Josh Hart has it on the right wing as Towns is subbed back in for Sims. Coming to his left off the Towns screen, driving it down, goes to a floater. No, throws the lob to Towns. Can't get the floater to go down, though. And the Suns are off and running. Okogie goes down. Bridges contested from behind, and they called a travel. I thought Bridges got a piece of it. But they say Okogie shot the air ball himself and then caught it and laid it back in, so it's a travel. Verified said was very disappointed that he was shipped to Boston. He's got a ring already. Yeah, the Drew Holiday thing. Yeah. 3GP said, look at Bronny and LaFave. You can literally say that about almost every player, every NBA player's kids in the league. There's a lot of them. A lot of them you wouldn't know. Remember J.R. Smith and his brother Chris Smith? Chris Smith was not an NBA player. Why was he on the team? Because J.R. Smith was on the team and they wanted to do his family a solid. It happens all the time. Josh Hart gets it over to Brunson. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right, off a Town screen. Booker goes under the screen. Brunson a dribble full of three, gets it to go down. JB, something goes on with Jalen Brunson in Phoenix. He refuses to miss threes out here. Jump shots in general. He's got 23 points here in the first half. Booker driving it down. They swing it around. Grayson Allen, extra pass to Nurkic. That's who they want shooting. Why is Phoenix continue to allow Nurkic to shoot it? The second three of the game, to be fair, but still, I'd rather Nurkic shoot the three than, what's his name? Grayson Allen. Knicks are doing a good job of forcing their good shooters to pass up threes. Brunson has it on the right wing, all the way by the half-court line. They show double team over to Towns. Towns gets it over to Campaign, wide open on the left wing. Can't get it to go. Nurkic with the rebound, and Booker will bring it down. 22 seconds. Should be the final shot of the quarter here. Booker has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Ten seconds to go. Booker coming to his left off the Nurkic screen. High screen. Towns comes over to help. They show a double team. Cross-court pass. Okogie out of the corner for three. Splashes in nothing but net just as the shot clock expired. That was the guy they would want shooting that too, off the bounce. Bridges fires. Can't get the half-court shot to go. That sucked. My scoreboard's a little off too, isn't it? Just by 1 point. 76-58. That is an 18-point lead for our Knicks at halftime. Feels like it should be bigger. It feels like it should be bigger, right? Like the Knicks are in fuego. They're on fire shooting so far. Darnell Davis, what's up, Darnell? And yet it's only 18. 18 is not insurmountable. It's actually just like a regularly big lead, not a huge lead. But it also just feels like they're playing really consistent basketball right now. And it feels really difficult for Phoenix to build up any sort of momentum against them. Y'all got all the LeBron nicknames, huh? LaTravel, the running back? Come on, y'all. Connect to LA was criminal. Connect was really good. Definitely went a little too late in the draft. But he's also like 24. Like, he's really old. Like, this is who he is. He's only going to get maybe marginally better at a couple of things in his career from here on out. But, you know. Okay, he's at 76 at half. Woo! Yeah, they're hooping. They're hooping. Everything's kind of going their way right now. Veridify said, salary cap, does JB have siblings we can put on the staff? I believe he's got a sister. I think. And, yeah. Outside of that, I don't know. Adam's Yanks cap. What's up, Adam? What's poppin', my guy? You watching the game tonight? Kenny said, JB with 13 straight three-pointers in this arena is wild. It is wild. We keep pointing it out that there's something in the Phoenix area that just gets him going, man. Just gets him going. He said, in case you don't know, this is Adam talking from Twitch, who had his YouTube channel deleted months ago. Yeah, I recognize your name. Adam Yanks cap. I remember you, brother. Ken Hart said, yeah, I'll take 37 on like 70% from three. Yeah, I mean, you don't miss. So YouTube took my channel down? Why'd they take your channel down, big dog? What happened? What'd you do? What'd you do? $25.26 said, if Brunson wins a ring in New York, his next contract will be paying him $75 million a season. I don't know, man. He already took the discount. He's in like every other ad that airs in New York that I see. He's everywhere right now. He's got podcast money. Like, that's pretty good money for a popular podcast. He obviously got the NBA contract. I don't know if he needs a ton of, like he seems like a smart dude who, isn't money crazy. Like, you also have to remember that he comes from like a decently affluent family. Like, his dad played in the NBA. He had a $1 million contract. So, I know he had like a little bit of a cup of coffee in the NBA. Didn't have a super long career. Was a bit of a journey, not even a bit. He was a journeyman too. So, didn't make crazy money, but like yeah, I wish somebody in my family had $1 million contract at one point in their life. Like, so. Charlie said, now I'm starting to not miss Dante and Jules with this kind of performance. It's just gonna take some time, right? I've been preaching it. Been preaching it since the beginning. Patience. That team wasn't the team you guys loved the first half of the season. I was scrolling through, looking at some of the analytics, just to I keep track of it physically too. I was scrolling through some of the analytics and looking at the records of the team last year through some of the thumbnails I had, and through 26 games, the Knicks were 15-11. Like, they were 4 games over 500. They barely won as much as they lost. And yet, we love that team. And I get it. I'm with you guys. I love that team. But it takes time for the team to, like, fully meld into their identity and their personality. And this team's identity and personality is obviously going to be different because the team is way different than it was last year. But, like, it's going to take some time. We're going to learn to love it. They're going to gel, and it's going to be like, there's the Knicks. There they are. We love them, Adam said, because YouTube thought I was promoting spam, deceptive content, and spanning, which my channel was never meant to, and I believe was so unfair. I mean, you could send an email and maybe try to get it reversed, but I get being like a small channel that is going to take you forever, even if they do. Maybe just time to start up a new one, big dog. if you really wanted to. As soon as that this is the way the Knicks they're going to be playing from now on. I mean, I hope so. It's also like let's also keep in mind, not the greatest of competition in the last couple of games, right? Brooklyn twice, and while we know we got to take Brooklyn seriously because they're a scrappy team and they played really well to start the year, despite being at a talent deficiency almost every night against the teams they play. It's 2 wins against them, and also beating a team twice in a row when you play them in a back-to-back situation like that, not the easiest thing in the world. So I give them credit for getting those 2 wins. I guess you give them credit for beating the team they're supposed to beat in Washington, but Washington is just bad, worst team in the league. And then tonight against Phoenix, missing the players they're missing is like, they should win this game. Phoenix is also at a talent deficiency tonight because of all the injuries to Beal and Durant, So, yes, we're going to give them credit. Yes, they do look good. They do look different. They do look like they're gelling both offensively and defensively. And everyone is finding their roles and their spots a lot more than they did earlier in the year. But at the same time, let's face some real competition and see how it looks then. Utah probably isn't going to be that on Saturday, but we have Denver, Dallas, which should. And then even Charlotte. Charlotte is in the Brooklyn zone of they're not great. They don't have a ton of talent, but LaMelo's been fantastic. Brandon Miller's always dangerous. He's still, getting better as the season goes on. They got some young players. Nick Richards good. Pretty much it. No. Trey Mann's really good. 6th man there, so. Also, before I forget, let me hit the ads button, y'all. Just go ahead, hit that skip button, come right back. Adam said, I appealed to them many times, but none of them had worked. But I just want to know, did you watch the MLB hype video I made in the beginning of the year? No, I don't think I did. I guess it's not up anymore because your channel got deleted. But no, I don't think I saw it. And I was subscribed, which I don't know. It just never hit my sub box then. 3GP said, we got Utah. I'm weird about Denver. You can't look past Utah because Larry Markkinen can make things difficult for you if he catches fire, although he hasn't played all that well this year, funnily enough, after he got that big old contract extension. They should have sold high on him when they could. But, I mean, maybe they just like him and they're going to keep him around and still end up with a high pick. But yeah, they should beat Utah because they are the better team than Utah. But here's the thing about playing at Utah. They do get 2 days of rest here, but playing at Utah is rough because it's similar to playing at Denver, in terms of the elevation, and it makes it really difficult to play on the road there, which is why you always see on the schedule that you play Utah and Denver at the same time, like in back-to-back situations. So they got at Utah, and then they got a day off, and then they play at Denver. Denver obviously is going to be a tougher game because it's Denver. They got the best player in the league. We know what to expect. Towns versus Jokic is going to be interesting to see how that goes, especially now that Towns doesn't have, Gobert standing behind him. It's interesting. That'll be an interesting matchup to see how that goes. Ken Hart said, iHeart looked good tonight. Yeah, I saw that before I went live. I just kind of looked real quick to see what games were on. I saw he made his debut tonight after coming back from the broken hand. Yeah, I hate that guy. Still hate that guy. With a passion. With an absolute passion. RPX said, the chef cap needs to stay on for every game until further notice. We could do that. Could definitely do that. I just also like wearing the Knicks hat just because I like wearing something with the Knicks. But we got other options too. I mean, we got the straight black one. We got the straight black hat. We also got the white one, which I don't know where it is. Yeah, I don't know where it is. But it's around here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. We also got the white one, traditional chef's hat. But you know I had to rock the red. It's because red is the channel color. Big Taz said, keep the lead right on their neck, Knicks. Yeah, I mean, we got a whole second half to play. Adam said, yeah, it sucked that you didn't watch it and my videos are not there anymore. But at least I have a new channel with the username, Here Comes Aaron Army 99. Okay, cool, I'll check it out. Let me copy and paste it right over here so I can check it out after the stream. Actually, let me do that. Here we go. And then I can do this. And then I could do this. And then I could save that right here. All right, there we go. Got it saved. I'll check it out after the stream, brother. Mark Moore, what's up, Mark? Darnell Davis reminding people to hit the like button. Yes, you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button. Please go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps grow the stream. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Looks like we got one more commercial break before we get back to the game here in the third quarter. Let's go ahead and set up our timer, and then we'll go around the league too, because the Knicks are the late game tonight, which means most of the games around the league have wrapped up by now. So let's go through it. The Hawks are playing the Warriors right now, and the Warriors are up by 30 points. So we thought the Knicks had an impressive showing. The Warriors are outperforming the Knicks tonight. The Clippers and Magic are in a close game with 5 minutes to go in the second. And however, all these other games have already concluded. The Cavs beat the crap out of the Pelicans, 128-100. The Bucks beat the Bulls. The Bucks starting to rack up some wins. They are now 10th in the East. They're at 6-9. Whoops. So the Bucks starting to get right, starting to get back on track. Only 3 games under 500 after a woeful start to the year. And the Rockets beat the Pacers by 17 tonight. The Rockets are coming, man. They're there. They're 11-5 on the year, and Indiana loses. That's great for us because we gotta love Indiana losing. Always. And Philadelphia loses yet again. Philadelphia, they're just trash now. They're just bad. They're just straight bad now. Paul George only had 2 points tonight. Played 17. Did he get hurt again? Tyrese Maxey made his return. 3 for 13, 0 for 6 from 3 for 8 points. Embiid finally had his first good game of the season with 35 and 11. He did pick up 5 fouls, though. Jordan McCain played 41 minutes and had 20 points. Yabusele off the bench at 17. He had 5 threes. I don't even know what to say about Paul George and Tyrese Maxey combining to go 4 for 19. Ooh. Mark said, just enjoying the game with you. And it's a damn good game, right, Mark? It's a very entertaining game so far tonight. Gotta love what's going on up here in Phoenix. $3GB said drama in Philly land. Yeah, I mean, you would have thought after a players-only meeting that they would have came out and performed better, right? Tyrese Maxey apparently called out Embiid, and here's the thing, Embiid came out and balled, 35 and 11, and Tyrese Maxey, I get it's his first game back from injury, but was pretty trash tonight. Student said the Hawks have no wings this season. They do got a breakout star, though. Dyson Daniels, he's coming. He's really sort of arrived as a defensive stopper, man. One of the best, if not the best, perimeter defender in the league this year. All right, here we go. Brunson with 23 and 7 in the first half. Let's see how he follows up that performance. Jones has it up top. Coming to his right. Bridges chasing him. Off a couple of screens, going along the baseline. Goes to his floater. Rattles in. Falls out. Nurkic with the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Royce O'Neal for a straightaway three. Comes up short, can't get it to go. And Bridges chases down the rebound. Dangerous pass. Josh Hart able to save it. Hands it off to OG on the left wing. OG bullet pass inside the Towns. And it's a turnover. Bad pass from Anunoby. I like the idea of a bad pass. Booker pocket pass to Nurkic. He's got Towns on him. He's going to back him down. Back him down. Goes up. Flips it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And a loose ball foul. Nurkic just flopping and flailing around everywhere. And they call the foul on Nurkic. Keno Hara said, the Rockets are totally dangerous. I like Tari Eason, Jalen Green, and Şengün. I'm not a big Jalen Green fan. Not even really a Şengün fan. He's good, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a fan of his game personally. Brunson gets it over to Bridges. Bridges gets it over to Brunson. Being guarded by Dunn. Coming to his right. Brunson steps back, creates the space, puts up the three. Brunson continues to not miss from three. Is that 14 straight threes in the building here for JB? This has to be nightmare fuel for Phoenix fans. Booker trying to answer with the dribble pull-up three around the screen, can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound. It's knocked loose, but he picks it back up over to Brunson. Brunson on the left wing, coming to his right. He's going to pull it all the way back out. Dunn is still guarding him. Brunson calling for a screen, coming to his left off a Towns screen. Pocket pass to Towns, rolling down the basket, takes the contact, puts up the floater, can't get it to go, but he will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. I love Tari Eason's game, though, right? Not a big fan of Jalen Green, not a big fan of Şengün. I love Tari Eason. I love Amen Thompson. 25-26. I've never seen a team with cap space blow their load like the Sixers team. I mean, it felt like a home run in the moment. Them getting Paul George, it's like, oh, cool, wow, they filled the wing. They replaced replaced Tobias Harris with Paul George. That's a huge win. And then just seeing it play out this way is wow. Wow. I mean, I really have no words for it, you know? Towns knocks down both of his free throws. They swing it over to Booker, steps back, inside the Nurkic, rolling to the basket for an easy two-handed dunk. Good pass from Booker, good roll from Nurkic. Miscommunication from the Knicks there. Brunson bringing it down. Over to Bridges. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. No hesitation, puts up a right wing three. He finally misses one, y'all. The streak has been broken. Booker bringing it down. Anunoby picks him up. Coming to his left. Cross-court pass to O'Neal. They swing it over to Jones. Jones in the right corner for a three. Comes up short. Towns fighting for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to the Knicks. Jose, what's up, Jose? Todd Clark, what's up, Todd? And the Knicks turn it over. Tyus Jones on the right wing, dribbles into a wide open three. Comes up well short, but the rebound goes right back to him. He's going to put it up again, and he's going to miss again. OG Anunoby with the rebound. Here comes Bridges. Bridges over to Brunson, over to Towns, who's just going to take it and drive it down right onto Nurkic. Puts up the righty floater on the left side of the basket, gets it to go down. Leads up to 23. Tyus Jones has it on the right wing, coming to his left off the screen. Over to O'Neal. They swing it over to Dunn. Dunn catches, driving to his right, back to O'Neal. Wide open, straightaway three. The Knicks just gave that to him. Come on, guys. I'm not going to worry about Ryan Dunn off the dribble more than I am about Royce O'Neal open straightaway three. Come on, fellas. Come on. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by the rookie Dunn. Brunson's kind of torched him all night. Over to Towns, hands it off to Bridges. Bridges, cross-court pass to Anunoby. Left corner three for OG. Came up short, hit the front of the rim. Bounced over the backboard, so out of bounds. 3GP said PG is just collecting a retirement paycheck now. Foul off ball on Towns, I think. Jose said Tuesdays and Fridays are the in-season tournament games. Yes. Yes, they are. And we're not going to have one for until next week, Friday. Until next Friday, play Charlotte. And if we win that, we're on a collision course with Orlando. It's probably going to come down to the Knicks or Orlando to see who ends up representing in the in-season tournament. Booker has it up top with Anunoby chasing. They swing it out. Royce O'Neal, left wing three. Josh Hart continues to leave him open. Come on, Josh. They grab the offensive rebound. They kick it over to Tyus Jones in the corner, and he rattles in a three. Josh Hart, can you guard Royce O'Neal? And then can we grab rebounds, please? Josh Hart has it on the left wing. Gets it over to Towns. Towns almost lost it. Picks it back up behind the back. Nurkic is backpedaling, so Towns is going to attack. Goes in, takes the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Keenan Hart said, we're falling asleep on defense. Good thing they can't stop Cat. Yeah. I mean, few teams have so far this season. Cavs are really the only team that come to mind. It's kind of hooped on everybody else. Jose said Towns' handle was not bad for a big. Yeah, for a big. You're right. Not bad for a big. He's very comfortable out there. Keenan Hart said, yeah, I've always liked Van Vliet too. I like Van Vliet. Yeah, I do like Van Vliet. He's getting a little older, doing a little too much right now. Sometimes it's like, all right, maybe we should rely a little bit on Reed Shepard too. But that's a little bit more on Ime Udoka. Towns hit the first free throw. And then they called a lane violation. Towns missed the second free throw, but they called a lane violation on the Phoenix Suns. So Towns is going to get another one. Towns is going to get a third opportunity to hit 2 free throws here. There you go. There you go, Towns. Jones bringing it down. Has it up top. Gets it over to Booker. Brunson switches onto him. They swing it around. Pass fake. Royce O'Neal puts up another 3. Knocks it down. Towns, you got to know to close out a Royce O'Neal there, man. He just hit 2 threes to start the quarter. And we'll keep leaving this guy open. Brunson bringing it down. Has it on the left wing, being guarded by Dunn. Coming to his right off the Town screen. Driving it down. Stopping. Puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Good defense from Dunn. I didn't like that possession for Brunson. You know I don't like those no-pass possessions there. Brunson didn't make a single pass. Didn't move the ball at all. They get it over to Booker. Pump fakes. Driving it down. Pump fake. Into Towns. Gets it to go. No foul call. Towns, I think, got a little lucky there. And now it's a 14-point game. Josh Hart's going to bring it down. Has it up top, being guarded by O'Neal. And they call an off-ball foul and done. Brunson draws the foul, as he tends to do. Keenan Hart said, okay, letting them back in, folks. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Honestly, it kind of started with Josh Hart, letting Royce O'Neal get a little comfortable behind the line. Now he's firing away and hitting them down. Brunson coming to his left, puts up a left wing 3. Got it to go. That's a tough off-the-dribble 3 coming to his left. Hit ahead to Royce O'Neal on the left wing. And he answers right back. Can we guard Royce O'Neal? He's the only guy who's got anything going for Phoenix tonight. Can we guard Royce O'Neal? Can we put Mikal Bridges on him, please? Or Josh Hart, can you wake up, big dog? You're not having a good defensive game here tonight. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson, jab step, coming to his right. O'Neal picks him up off the screen. Now they get it over to Towns. Towns, a straightaway 3. Pump fakes, driving to his left on Nurkic. Going up, puts up a floater off glass, can't get it to go. Nurkic with the rebound. Here comes Devin Booker pushing it. Bounce pass, they swing it over. Tyus Jones pump fakes, driving along the baseline. And guess who's open? Royce O'Neal. Knicks get bailed out as he misses a left corner 3 there. Josh Hart has it on the right wing, pushing the other way. Approaching the halfway point of the third quarter here. Brunson, a dribble pull-up three, comes up short, fight for the rebound. Nurkic had it, lost it. Josh Hart picks it up, over to Bridges. Foul line, fall-away jumper, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound again, Nurkic has it. And the Suns are out and running. Josh Hart retreating. They get it over to Dunn in a transition three, and he gets it to go down. And just like that, the Knicks falling asleep defensively, allowing this Phoenix Suns back in. Did they think that they were going to outshoot them all night? Tom Thibodeau finally calls the timeout. I don't like what I've seen from them defensively. I thought in the first quarter they did an excellent job of running their shooters off the three-point line, collapsing, and then getting back out the shooters. They're doing a terrible job of that. And to be honest, it starts with Josh Hart. At least it started with Josh Hart, and now it's kind of made its way through everybody else. We need some substitutions. And I can't believe Tom Thibodeau's playing a 7-man rotation. I know why he's doing it. Tom Thibodeau's doing it because he's got 2 days off after this Phoenix game. And so he's like, oh, yeah. Oh, we got 2 days of rest coming up. Best believe our guys will be playing 42-plus minutes tonight. And I hate it because you're seeing in the game that they're getting tired. And the rotations aren't crisp enough. Tonight was definitely a night you could sneak Paco Mdadier in there. He hasn't. Tonight was definitely a night. I mean, he did get Kolek in there for a couple of minutes. But it's an 11-point game. It's all of a sudden it's a basketball game, y'all. All of a sudden it's a basketball game again. When the Knicks had a 22-point lead, I think it was their largest, either 22 or 24. Either way. Brunson has 29, Towns has 17, Anunoby with 12, Bridges with 11, Josh Hart with 9, Payne with 8. And yet, they've allowed him into the game because they've allowed Royce O'Neal to get hot and shoot 5 for 8 from 3 on pretty much wide open looks. What are they doing? Jose said they needed that turnover. The rotation was getting lazy. That timeout, I mean, not turnover. They needed that timeout. The rotation was getting lazy. Yeah, I mean, they probably needed a timeout like 2 or 3 possessions ago, like you guys were calling for. But, you know. Keenan Hart said, yep, we needed Dottie for 3 minutes to give the Wings a blow. Yep. And it would have been perfect because you were up 18 and you could have survived the 3-minute stretch with Dottie out there and not Josh Hart. You know, because Josh Hart looks a little tired right now. Not going to lie. The rotations aren't crisp. He's guarding Royce O'Neal as if he's Nurkic or Ryan Dunn. Like, no, Royce O'Neal is a sharpshooter. Royce O'Neal is a knockdown 3-point shooter. Can you go guard him, please, Josh? Or can we just take Josh Hart off of him and tell him to go and tell Bridges to go guard him? Because I know Bridges will make the effort. Keenan Hart said they got sloppy at the 3-point line. They were making great rotations in the first half, running them off the 3-point line. And here, they're allowing them to shoot them. I don't get it. What happened? I feel like you came out thinking that they were going to roll over for you. Coach CR617. What's up, Coach? Booker has 4 fouls. They should be going at him. Does he have 4 fouls? He's got 3. They must have taken a foul away from him or something. He's got 3 fouls. All right, here we go. Got about a little less than half of this third quarter left to go. Let's see how the Knicks respond. Brunson bringing it down, being guarded by Ryan Dunn. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges gets it over to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Dancing with it. Coming to his left. Picking his dribble up. Gets it over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Booker. Inside the OG. Stops. Kicks it out to Bridges. Gets stripped from behind. It's a shot clock violation. Terrible possession offensively there from the Knicks coming out of the timeout. What did we talk about? What did we talk about? Either way, it's going to start here defensively. So let's see what they do defensively here. The 5 starters still remain out there. No substitutions. They get it over to Grayson Allen as Bridges hit the floor on a screen. Grayson Allen luckily can't hit the 3. Brunson bringing it down. Ryan Dunn's going to pick him up full court. Can we set some screens to free him up a little bit? Brunson coming to his right off the Towns screen. They're bringing double team. Pass fake. Step through. He's got nobody to get it to. Gets it out to Towns. Towns has it up top. Hands it off to Hart. Hart coming to his left off the Town screen. He's going to put up an off the dribble three, and he gets it to go down. All right, Josh. Make it up. Make it up, Josh. Make up your defensive lapses with your offense then. They get it out to Royce O'Neal being guarded by Hart, out by the half-court line, picks his dribble up, gets it over to Nurkic. Nurkic gets it over to Grayson Allen. Bridges chasing him around the screen. They switch it. They get it over to Nurkic in the post against Bridges. Kicks it out. Grayson Allen, a three. Josh Hart finally gets a decent contest up on the three-point shooter and forces the Grayson Allen miss. Anunoby with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson a dribble pull up right wing three. Ooh, JB line me up, and there we go. Look at that. Coming out of the timeout. Knicks back up by 17. Wow, geez, 17 already, just like that. They hit 2 threes. They were up 11. Now they're up 17. Booker, a fall-away baseline jumper over OG, gets it to go. But I'm not going to lie, I'll gladly trade 2s for 3s if that's how this is going to go. Josh Hart bringing it down, gets it over to Towns. Towns fakes the handoff to Brunson, has it up top, gets it over to Josh Hart, hands it off, back to Towns. Towns has yet to hit a 3 tonight. Can he get it on the action? Towns finally gets in on the action, knocking down the straightaway 3 off the Josh Hart handoff. And the Knicks are off and running. They're back up by 18. Just like that, y'all. Just like that. Devin Booker coming to his right. Pass inside the Dunn. Kicks it out to Nurkic. Extra pass. Grayson Allen. Why do we rotate so hard to Nurkic? We'll never know. But out of bounds on Ryan Dunn. Ball will go back to the Knicks here. Grayson Allen bailing out the Knicks tonight. He can't hit a thing. He's getting some decent looks. He can't hit nothing. Keenan Hart said if they're smothering JB, just give it to Cat. Yeah, or Bridges, or Hart, or Anunoby. We got other options. It doesn't have to be JB or nothing. Right? Last season's over with. Brunson has it up top. Coming around a Sims screen as Sims and Payne checks in. Brunson a step back right wing 3. If that would have went in, I would have went crazy. But the long rebound comes out to Brunson. Brunson kicks it out to Anunoby. Mishandled the pass, so he gets it back to Brunson on the left wing. Coming to his right. In and out dribble. Driving it down. Blows past the defense. Leaves it off for Sims. And Sims an easy two-handed dunk. And Mike Budenholzer calls a timeout as the Knicks go back up by 20. Y'all, just like that, they're back up by 20. A quick 9-0 run for the Knicks. And they're back up. Jose, 3-ball changing the game. Yes, it is. Sometimes it's just about whether or not you can hit your threes and how you're defending the threes. Basketball can be simple sometimes. Sometimes. Decades said sun's going down. Student said Booker has no library card? That's crazy. That's crazy. No library card? Being called out for not having a library card is crazy. Big Taz said, talk to those boys, coach. Great timeout from Tibbs. Got his team straight, went out on a 9-0 run. Let's see if Budenholzer is capable of replicating that for his side as he calls the timeout as his team just went back down by 20. All that work from Royce O'Neal to knock down them threes to get them back into the game, and just like that, it balloons back up to 20. We got 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Phoenix Suns sitting at 79 points. Knicks up to 99. Keenan Hart said, yeah, that's why I like the 70s to 90s hoops. I mean, if we're being honest, the 3-ball revolution didn't really start until 2015 when everybody tried to be the Warriors. You should really be saying 70s to 2010s. If I'm being real, the best era of basketball, which was the perfect balance in my eyes of perimeter shooting, mid-range game, and paint points and traditional bigs playing out of the post, was the late 2000s to like 2014. Like, you can go like 07 to 2014. That 7-year stretch right there was perfect, the perfect balance of basketball. Because you had your Kobe's, you had your Bronze, but you also had some traditional bigs. Marc Gasol, Marc Gasol was kind of on the rise, but yeah, Marc Gasol, you had Pau Gasol, you still had Zebo, you still had teams with defensive identities like Memphis. NBM said only goal keep them under 100. That's going to be really difficult considering they're only 21 points away and we still have 12 minutes of basketball to go. They'd have to go absolutely ice cold in the fourth quarter for that to happen, but never say never. Jose said, I say the 90s. I think some of y'all are just, I don't want to get back into it. I think some of y'all are just nostalgic for the 90s, and that's fine. But I think the best era of basketball is the late 2000s. Brunson's already up to 7 threes tonight. Veridify said, I had an amazing idea to change the scoring system where a three-pointer becomes worth 4, and a bucket is 3, free throws 2, with 1 free throws from 4 worth only 1. Yeah, some people have brought that up. It changes the math and makes 3 4-point shots worth not as much as 3-point shots just because the way the math works out. 3 is worth way more than 2, but 4 is not worth as much as 3. As Grayson Allen drives it down a campaign, gets the and one. But that's just, it changes too much. You can't suddenly change the scoring system just because like there are easier ways to deter teams from shooting threes. Like allow teams to play defense. Make it more physical. Make it a more physical game. Allow more physicality, especially out on the perimeter where you can't touch anybody. You know. Grayson Allen gets his and one free throw. Brunson on the right wing, hands it off to Payne. Payne coming to his left. Gets it over to Sims. Sims back to Payne. Payne dancing around the Sims screen. Pass fake, puts up the floater, gets it to go. Cam Payne has been fantastic off the bench. He's been fantastic off the bench. Tyus Jones has it on the left wing, up top to Booker, as Bridges guards him on the switch. Driving it down. They show a double team. Cross-court pass, Grayson Allen, pump fakes. They run him off the line. Great defense. He pump fakes Jericho Sims, and he draws the foul on him, as he'll go to the foul line for 2 more free throws. But I love running him off the three-point line. That's fantastic defense there. That's fantastic defense. I said Bird, Magic, Kareem, Olajuwon, MJ, Barkley, MJ, Dominique, MJ. Also, did I mention MJ? I mean, I get it. I get it. You like the 90s. That's fine. I'm just saying, in terms of like watching basketball, I think the best era was the late 2000s because you had a mix of everything. You didn't have no shooting back then. You had teams taking like 10 threes a game, if that. There was no perimeter skills there. As Dunn almost caused the turnover, Brunson takes the foul. Ooh, can't get the floater to go. But it was a foul on the floor. 3GP said, might be able to secure a gym in the spring for the annual Chevy Group people game. Maybe in the future, big dog. Maybe in the future. Veridify said, do you know who my dad is? We can change and we will. The only reason why you can't really do something like that, Veridify, is because it changes the scores of games. And it would change record books. So players would blow right past the scoring records, right? Averages would be like 35 to, no, it would be more than that because it wouldn't be 2 points anymore. It would be 3 points. But averages would be like 40 points a game for players who score a lot. You know what I mean? Like it would instantly bump up exponentially the scoring, just in terms of the numbers. And then all the scoring would be off. I guess you could cut it and say, yeah, it's this era, and then it's this era where we change the scoring. But the Suns swinging the ball around. Tyus Jones gets the right corner 3 to go down. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Dunn. Dunn's done a solid job in the second half here as Brunson starts to blow past them, steps back, foul, baseline jumper, can't get it to go. Sims an offensive rebound, though, kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson's going to put up a right corner 3. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Brunson suddenly missing some shots here in the second half. Not everything's falling down for him. It's a 16-point lead for the Knicks. Booker has it up top, coming to his right off the screen. Driving it down on Sims. Leans in, goes up, gets blocked, but he will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Maryland Tinsley, 101 points in the third. 103 now. Still a minute to go. Tyler Kolek at the scorer's table getting ready to check in. 3GP, we might break the record for most points? I don't think so. Like, if they have, like, a 30-point fourth quarter, that's only 133, which is obviously a lot, but not an insane amount. Not close to the record, I don't think. Tyler Kolek checks in. Towns checks in. Booker did knock down his free throw. Why is my scoreboard so off? They got 88 points. Also, got to stop the timer. 1:12 to go. Booker gets the second one to go. 103 to 89, 14-point lead. Payne bringing it down the right side. A lot of Knicks standing up with their hands up in the air. They're not sure what they're running. Payne gets it over to Towns. Towns is going to put up a right wing three. All right. I like the result. From being a little confused as to what we're running to just walking into a wide open three. Booker coming to his left off a couple of screens. Anunoby chasing him. Booker goes right through the chest of Cam Payne and knocks down the floater. Kolek brings it down. Left side of the court. Was looking for Anunoby down low. And then they call a foul. Monty Morris trying to guard Anunoby in the post. And he's just grabbing him. The refs finally call a foul. Jose said they changed the game calling to get more fans interested. So now a push-off, step-back walk is a legal shot. Yeah, they changed the way they call certain rules and certain fouls and the way they legislate it. And again, I think they've swung it too far into as Anunoby rattles in a free throw. They swung it too far to the offensive player's advantage. And if they just started calling walks and travels and palming violations, offensive players wouldn't be able to run around defensive players as easily, number one. Number two, if they called some more moving screens, the off-ball movement from players wouldn't be as free as they call a foul, a kickball foul. A kickball violation, I should say. There are ways they can clean up the game and make it more entertaining and have teams shoot less threes. But it's a little too late into the season now. It's kind of an off-season decision they'd have to make, which clearly don't seem like they're all that interested in doing. Nurkic hands it off to Booker. Booker almost lost it. He gets it back. Towns is up showing. Anunoby knocks it loose. Kolek picks it up, and he's bringing it down. Home run past the Payne. Payne's going to go all the way and laid it up with the right hand. Beautiful pass from Kolek, by the way. Just got to give him the shout-out. Anunoby did knock down the second free throw, which I never rewarded him with. And then we knocked down the layup. 110 to 91. 10 seconds to go. Tyus Jones has it up top. Bridges guarding him. Blows right past Bridges, and he lays it up and in. Bridges, brother. Bridges bringing it down. A straightaway three. Can he get it to go? Can't get it to go. Came up short. And that's going to be the end of our third quarter. 110-93. Knicks maintaining a 17-point lead. It wasn't the prettiest of quarters for the Knicks, but maintaining the lead. Three GB said, glow-in-the-dark uniforms and turn off the lights. Might make the game more interesting. I mean, would definitely make it interesting to players try to navigate that. Yeah, I don't think it has to be anything crazy to sort of make the game a little bit more interesting to fans who prefer a less offensively prioritized game. You know? I think it just makes for more entertaining basketball when you have teams who can have identities. Right now, it doesn't feel like teams can have identities. It feels like a race to have the most complementary offensive players as you can get, despite their defensive reputations or their defensive abilities, I should say. You know? You know, I forgot who brought this up. Maybe it was Kenny Beecham. Shout out Kenny. He brought up how there is he compared it to the video games. Now, he compared it to Apex Legends. I've never played Apex Legends, but I have played fighting games before. And if you don't know, in fighting games, there is always a developing meta. If you don't know what a meta is in relation to what a video game is, it's usually referred to in sports in general, but a meta is sort of the strategies, the best strategies to use to win. And metas in competitive video games are usually ever changing. And it's no different in sports, in real life sports. The meta is ever changing in the sense that the team that just won the last championship sets the meta for the next season. The Celtics just won, and won in pretty dominating fashion. And so every other team is like, oh, okay, that's the new meta. Shooting as many threes as you can, trying to outmath your opponent. And at some point, another team is going to win another way. And that may be this season, and maybe next season. And the meta will flip and change again. The game is ever evolving. The game this season is different than it was 3 seasons ago, which was different than it was 5 seasons ago, which is different than it was obviously 10 seasons ago, which now feels, well, I guess technically it is. It was a decade ago. It was a long time ago. And the game will be different yet again in 10 years. Kerwin Nixon, what's up, Kerwin? I still believe in my heart MJ would stop LeBron from winning a ring. MJ was an assassin. I don't want to get into that conversation. I think both of those guys are pretty much on the same level. And it just comes down to preference. If you prefer MJ, that's fine. If you prefer LeBron, I think that's also fine. We're back into it, by the way. Payne gets over to Kolek in the corner, pump fakes. It's over to Towns. Back out to Payne. Payne dancing around the Towns screen, hits Towns, comes to the basket, lost the ball, picked it back up, goes up, and they call a jump ball. Good defense from Okogie. Fred, what's up, Fred? The Knicks are a good team, but I question their defense. I think a lot of us do. A lot of us do. And Okogie wins the tip from Cat. All right, here comes the Suns. Okogie driving it down on Hart, kicks it in the corner to, that was Monty Morris kicking it over Okogie. Back up top to Royce O'Neal. He's going to step behind the line, puts up the 3, can't get it to go around the Nurkic screen. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Kolek. Kolek on the left wing. Kicks it over to Bridges. Bridges hits Josh Hart, comes to the basket. Terrible defense from the Suns, and Josh Hart gets the layup to go. Good ball movement and player movement from the Knicks. Jose said, who do you think we need to acquire before the trade deadline? I'll get to it at the next commercial break. My answer may shock you. Okogie attacking the basket, can't get the layup to go. Good effort from Kolek to make that a little bit more difficult than it could have been. Towns gets the handoff from Hart, attacking to his left, leans in, pump fake, flips it up with the right hand, gets it to go down. Good move from Towns. As then he gives the Knicks another 20-plus point lead, 21 now, with 10:30 to go. Morris gets it over to Nurkic, back to Morris on the right wing, driving it down, picks his dribble up, feeds Okogie, and he just jumps up into the air, has nowhere to go with the ball, and he throws it out of bounds. What was that, brother? What was that? Payne has it up top. Dancing with it, coming to his left off the Towns screen, picks his dribble up, gets it over to Towns. Towns has it up top. Faces up against Nurkic, jab step, now puts up the 3. Comes up short, long rebound, out to Okogie. And Grayson Allen has it on the left wing, feeds Nurkic. Nurkic in the post, being guarded by Towns, cross-court pass, Monty Morris, right wing 3, gets it to go down over Kolek. Devin Booker, Josh Hart bringing it down, being guarded by Okogie. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right slowly. Now coming to his left around the Towns screen. Dribble, pull up, straightaway three. Comes up short, but they call a moving screen on Towns before Bridges shoots the shot. Keenan Harris said Mitchell Robinson. Pretty much. A healthy Mitchell Robinson, I'll add. I'll add the healthy. Morris coming to his right off the screen. Stops in the mid-range, puts it up over Towns. Comes up short. Josh Hart with the rebound. Hit ahead to Bridges. Bridges bringing it down. A dribble pull-up three. Bridges confidently shooting that dribble pull-up three. He finally gets one to go. I don't know if that counts as above the break, but he got it to go, which was nice. It's nice every time it's not a corner three that goes in for Bridges. Struggling from above the break. They swing it over to O'Neal, and they force him off the three-point line. They kick it out to Nurkic. Left wing three for Nurkic. Splashes another three. Use of Nurkic. And who is this? Bridges will bring it down on the right wing. Coming to his left off the Town screen. He's putting his head down, attacking, goes to a floater over Nurkic. I need you to lean in and draw the foul. Bridges, stop falling away from the basket, brother. Booker bringing it down. Josh Hart guarding him. He steps behind the line at the left wing three, splashes it. And a timeout from Tibbs. He's seen enough. Did they cut it to 15? Have I not been giving them their proper respect here? Yeah. They hit the three there. There we go. 117, 102. Oh, I gave it to the wrong side. That's why. With 8:38 to go. It's a 15-point game. It feels like it should be more. Everyone's kind of playing well. Bridges with 14, Anunoby with 14. They both hit 2 threes. Towns with 25, he's hit 2 threes. Brunson with 34, he's hit 7 threes. Josh Hart with 14, he's hit 2 threes. And then off the bench, Payne has hit 12, he's hit 2 threes. And you know, that's led to a 15-point lead. It feels like it should be more, but at the same time, you know, this Phoenix Suns team, again, fancies themselves a championship contending team, but they are dealing with injuries to high-value players. Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, they're pretty important, right? But it just feels like it should be more. 15, which is why Tom Thibodeau called the timeout right now. Because it should be more. But yet, here we are. Oh, Jose's question. Who do you think we need to get to acquire before the trade deadline? Well, here's the thing. The Knicks right now are missing Precious Achiuwa, who they should be getting back relatively soon. We're coming on like 6 weeks since he injured his hamstring, and he was first listed as 2 to 4 weeks. So, like, I would just like an update. So we're going to get Precious Achiuwa back. We've been told that in January, I suspect February, that we'll get Mitchell Robinson back. Let's say they keep Mitchell Robinson. The idea of trading him is still up in the air and very much still a possibility, even if I don't want them to. It's still a possibility. Let's say they keep Mitchell Robinson. So they have Precious Achiuwa, Mitchell Robinson off the bench. And so your kind of front court rotation is done. You got Towns, you got Anunoby, you have Precious Achiuwa, you have Mitchell Robinson. Now your guards. You have Brunson, Bridges, McHale, and Campaign, and Deuce McBride. And so your guard rotation's pretty solid. The thing you don't really have off the bench is wing depth. You have Bridges, you have Anunoby, you have Josh Hart as your wing depth, but if you're moving Anunoby more to a 4, and if you're moving Bridges more to a 2/3, you're left with just Bridges and Josh Hart. So, unless they're expecting Shamet to come back and be ready to go off the shoulder injury, separated shoulder. I think they have to find a wing, and those are really difficult to find on the trade deadline. Because who the heck is giving up a 6'7" wing who can do it all off the bench? Maybe Bruce Brown is the guy they go out and get, right? They obviously, wanted him the last trade deadline. They couldn't get him, but they just don't really have the assets to make that happen. Brunson driving it down, leaves it off for Hart in the paint. Pump fake, gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. That's one way to come out of the timeout. I like it. Isaiah Gardner said they probably just making sure he's fully healthy before he comes back. With Precious, I mean, yeah. I would think that was... I just wish they wouldn't have said 2 to 4 weeks. Like, I wish they would have just said, hey, probably a month, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. These things can be tricky to heal. Then I wouldn't have expected him after 10 games. We're in game 16, and we're still waiting, and we have no news, and he hasn't practiced yet. So, someone said earlier that they heard that he'll be coming back for the Utah game, which I hope so. I very much hope so. Nurkic going to the foul line as he got fouled by Payne. Birdvice said no Finney Smith. It would have been a good pickup. Ken Hart said, but see, we got Dadier and I want to see him more. Tom Thibodeau, look, he didn't even play Dadier tonight. So Tom Thibodeau clearly does not want to play the rookies. Like he's playing Kolek because of the McBride injury and begrudgingly playing Kolek. So as much as I want Dadier, I know you guys want Dadier. As much as I want Hug Portier, I know you guys want Hug Portier. We're just not getting those guys this season. Fight for the rebound after the missed free throw. It is going to be Nick Ball after the second missed free throw. Nurkic splits a pair of free throws. 8 minutes to go. And Josh Hart will bring it down. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Dunn. They bring a double team. Ball knocked loose. Nurkic picks it up. Gets it over to Dunn. Dunn Euro steps down the lane, and he lays it up and in. Back to a 13-point game. Come on, Knicks. Get your heads out of your butt. Payne bringing it down. Has it up top. Being guarded by Tyus Jones. And they call a foul away from the ball on Dunn, I believe. Trying to guard, or maybe it's on Nurkic. Trying to guard Brunson off ball. Let's see what the foul is. They do call the foul on Dunn, not on Nurkic. Hart said, I love the fact that when we're letting them in, we can just feed Towns. It is a luxury. They get it over to Towns. Towns pump fakes, driving it down, goes right past the defense, lays it up. Can't get the layup to go, but he is going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. 7:30 to go exactly here in the fourth quarter. The Suns trying to inch their way back in, but the Knicks keeping them at arm's distance away. 13 is still a decent lead. Let's see if they can hold on to it here. 3GB said Knicks equal rookie black hole. Come on, dog. They've developed, like, McBride, Quickly, RJ, Robinson, Grimes. Like, they developed these rookies. And then when it's time to move on, they move on. Or if it's time to keep them, like McBride, they keep them. Towns knocks down both of his free throws. Love it. You're just not going to get it right away. The rookies make rookies' mistakes. You don't get rookies playing on championship-level teams, which is what the Knicks fancy themselves as. Booker driving it down, leaves it off for Nurkic. He pass fake, puts up the 3, way too long, can't get it to go. And the Knicks don't communicate, and the ball just hits the floor, and the Suns pick it up, and Booker drives it all the way down for a finger roll layup. And the foul? And the foul. Because the Knicks couldn't grab a rebound that was right there. Josh Hart, where were you going, brother? Josh Hart, usually the first guy to the ball. This time, just watch the ball hit the floor. Just feed Towns. I mean, if they can't stop them, they got to get some stops, though, too. I'm not really worried about them scoring. They've scored perfectly fine. About getting some stops here. Booker knocks down his and one free throw. So it's a 12-point game, 120 to 108. Josh Hart bringing it down. Pass fake, coming to his right, off a Town screen, putting his head down, attacking Nurkic, lays it up and in. Hit ahead to Royce O'Neal. They do a good job closing the airspace on him. Back out to Jones. Jones looking for Booker. They get it to him. Jab step, coming to his left off the screen. They show two. They swing it over to Jones. Swing it over to Royce O'Neal. Brunson does a great job running him off the line. They swing it out to Dunn. Dunn crosses over, leaves it off. And Royce O'Neal gets a decent look out of the corner. Can't get it to go. Anunoby skying for a rebound. Gets it out to Bridges. Bridges pushing it right side of the court. Bridges gets it over to Towns. Towns pump fakes. Driving to his right. Blowing past the defense. Lays it up and in past Nurkic. There we go, y'all. There we go. Good contest from Anunoby on the Booker left wing three. Dribbled up and just launched that thing. Couldn't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down. It's back up to 16. I like 16. 16 is a good number to stay at. Let's hover around 16. If not, build it up further. Brunson up top, driving to his left on the rookie. Dunn, mid-range pull-up jumper. Too long, can't get it to go. Ooh, almost got it to go in the second bounce, but it rolls off the front of the rim. Here comes Booker bringing it down. Left side of the court being guarded by OG. Coming to his right off the Nurkic screen. Attacking Towns off the bounce. Gets the foul. Can't get the layup to go. Almost got it to go. Can't get it to go, though. We're under 6 minutes to go. We're halfway through this fourth quarter, and the Knicks still maintaining a 16-point lead, but Devin Booker will be going to the foul line for 2 free throws here. Advice said we got tired because we're 5 men with no rotation. He went to an 8-man rotation tonight. 10 minutes for Kolek, 25 for Payne, 12 for Sims. Anunoby's played 31. Towns has played 30. Brunson 33, Josh Hart 35, Bridges 36. The only two guys who've really played a ton is Josh Hart and Bridges. Brunson's right behind him with 33. Anunoby and Towns, he's done a good job of mixing them in. 8-man rotation isn't great, but at the same time, we got 2 days off, which is why he's going to it. Minutes aren't really too. It's how long he plays these guys. They play forever. Booker splits a pair of free throws. 124-109. Brunson up top gets it over to Josh Hart. They swing it over to Bridges, attacking to his left, gets it to the mid-range, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Looking inside the Towns, they get it to Towns. Straight away, out by the three-point line as he faces up, between the legs, crosses over, pulling it back out, sidestep, tried to throw it inside to Josh Hart, but Nurkic picks it off, and it's a shot clock violation. And Nurkic is upset, saying he had possession, but they're going to force him to take it out of bounds. El Tigre, what's up, El Tigre? Are we going to get a timeout here? Susan said it looks like a 140 game. The Knicks were absolutely on fire offensively in that first half, and they've cooled off a little bit, just a smidge. It's hard to maintain that level of shooting, so it's hard to even say they cooled off, but they did kind of cool off a little bit in the second half. While the offensive process is still really good and they're still generating some good looks, they're not knocking them down at the ridiculous frequency of whatever they were shooting in the first half, 65, 70%, something like that. They're now down to 60% from the floor and 51.5% from three. But the Phoenix Suns still holding pace. If the Knicks didn't have a fantastic shooting game tonight, and also Phoenix helped contribute to it with some bad defense, but it's shown to be really difficult to guard this Knicks team. Right? Overall, they're 18 for 45 from three. The Knicks are 17 for 33. So they've actually hit more threes than the Knicks. And they've taken more shots. 29 rebounds to 36. We have out-rebounded them. I guess their turnovers have led to them getting more shots. They have 26 assists to our 26 assists, so we're pretty much even across the board. But we've taken more shots. We've made more shots inside the arc, and a lot of that is contributed to the fact that a lot of the Phoenix Suns players are role players playing off of Booker, and so they're looking to catch and fire from three. But like the Knicks want certain guys to shoot threes. Nurkic just shot 5 threes tonight, and while he's 3 for 5, he's hit them. Like that's who they want shooting. If you're getting used to Nurkic shooting 5 threes, you don't have great offensive process there. I think I said just building up for this team. Been a long night. 12:20 now here on the East Coast. Bird, I said rookies are for practice squads and donuts. Pretty much. Unless you're a rookie who can help contribute right away and your team is sort of a building team. Like pretty much every contending team is never going to play a rookie. Ever. Like you have to be a really good rookie to crack a rotation of a team that's really looking to compete, really looking to contend. You know? And they're useful. Like Tibbs has used Hug Porty, he's used Kolek in some spot minutes, and he's used Dadier, and I think Dadier and Hug Porty have really given the Knicks some moments, which is great. But overall, like I think the way he uses them is perfectly fine. Jones gets it over to Booker, who's curling, gets into the paint, puts up a floater, comes up short. Josh Hart with the rebound. He gets over to Brunson. Brunson's going to bring it down. The Suns are putting some pressure in the backcourt, trying to speed up the Knicks. Brunson driving it down, feeds Anunoby down low, kicks it out to Towns, who's going to spot it for three. No, he's going to pump fake. Now steps back for a left wing three. Oh my goodness, Towns. With the one dribble, step back. Okay, I see you. Jones has it. Gets it in the corner to Dunn. Dunn has hit 1-3 tonight. Other than that, he's been really quiet. Played some okay defense, especially here in the second half. In the first half, he got cooked. Jones feeds it over to Nurkic. Ball got knocked loose, and then Josh Hart was the first to it. There you go, Josh Hart. And then Dunn fouls Hart. Josh Hart's stat line tonight, he's done a little bit of everything as usual. He's got 19 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, couple of steals. He's been everywhere, as usual. Brunson bringing it down, 127-109. 18-point lead for the Knicks. Can they push it back up to 20? That would feel like a little bit of a nail in the coffin. Josh Hart swings it over to OG. OG in the corner. Back up top to Hart. Back over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left off the Town screen. Driving it down. Blows past the defense. Can't get the layup to go. Guess who grabs the offensive rebound? Josh Hart. Bridges out of the corner for three. Comes up short. Bounces on the rim. Josh Hart offensive rebound, and he puts it back up and in. Josh, you maniac. You psycho. What? What was that? Josh Hart came flying in like off a trampoline. They feed it over to the rookie Dunn in the corner for three, and he splashes it. Okay. Brunson's going to bring it down. Under 4 minutes to go. 17-point lead for the Knicks. Brunson crossing over to his left, driving it down. Euro steps down the lane, reverse layup with the left hand, gets it to go. And timeout from Phoenix. That might be the nail in the coffin. Budenholzer might pull the plug on this thing and sub his guys out. I want to see Phoenix real quick. I believe they're on a 6-game losing streak. Phoenix, where are you? There you are. Phoenix, no, they're on a 4-game losing streak, but it's about to be 5. Keenan Hart said he stole the offensive rebound from Towns. Hey man, you gotta be first to the ball. First to the ball. Bird, I said we need David Roddy. Maybe Bill Bradley. I don't know about David Roddy, though. David Roddy is he's on his way out of the league. I like David Roddy, but, you know. Josh is the truth. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Vertify, good night. Good night, brother. It's been fun. It has been a long night, for sure. $131, 112. Under 4 minutes to go. 3:41 exactly. Knicks holding on to the 19-point lead here. This is Towns. Wow, they just threw up a crazy stat right now. Karl Anthony Towns only had 5 30-point games last year. He's got 6 already. Whoa. I didn't realize he wasn't scoring that much last year. And Damian Lee puts up a 3, can't get it to go. Mike Budenholzer, Coach Budenholzer, and the Suns have waved the white flag. They have in their 3rd and 4th stringers as Towns puts up another 3. Can't get that one to go. The rookie done with the rebound. He's bringing it down. It's over to Lee. Lee's not bashful. He's putting up these 3s. Can't get it to go. Towns with another rebound. Stacking up. Padding those rebounding stats right now. Brunson has it on the left wing. Coming to his right off the Towns screen. Stepping back. Gets it over to Towns. Towns on the left wing. He's going to put it up over Iguodaro. They're not coming out to guard him, but Towns letting them off the hook there. Not knocking down the 3s. Bull with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Hands it off to Ty Washington Jr. Josh Hart comes up with the steals. Damian Lee slips. Josh Hart over to Brunson. Inside the Towns, and Towns lays it up and in. Nice feed from Bridges. Good push from the Knicks. Once you see Bull out there, it's over. Okogie driving the baseline, throws it down with 2 hands. Looks like Josh Tibbs is getting the bench guys in. Dottier, Sims, and Payne to the scorers table. We got 2:17 to go. Brunson coming to his left, inside pass to Towns. Ball knocked loose, still loose. Okogie picks it up, pushing it. Hit head, Damian Lee, left corner 3. Still can't get one to go. But Bull with the offensive rebound and puts it up and in. Crazy Bull still hanging around the league. You know a player's going to be a bust when their body doesn't change one bit throughout their career. Right? When Kevin Knox came back for his 2nd season in the league, and even his 3rd season in the league, as Mikal Bridges knocks down a mid-range jumper, I knew he was never going to be the guy when he came back for the start of his 2nd year and then the start of his 3rd year, and he looked exactly the same. No facial hair, body didn't look like it got bigger or stronger or wider or more toned or nothing like that. And I was like, what did you do this summer? Like, it is your job to get your body right, especially as a young man in the league. Like, don't you want to get better? What did you work on? Did you just get in the gym and put up shots against nobody? Like, what were you doing? And I say that because Bull has not changed one bit since his half a season at Oregon in college. Damian Lee knocks down a floater. So, yeah, this may be his last season in the league. I wish him well, but, brother, you've got the chance of a lifetime, and you're squandering it. Ball knocked out of bounds by Ty Washington. Ty Washington I thought was going to be much better than he's shown. Maybe he hasn't really gotten the opportunity, but he was really good in his 1 season at Kentucky. Keenan Hart said, Cap Brunson better put up big numbers because they, defensive players, they combined tonight for 94 points, rebounds, assists. I mean, that's your dynamic duo. As Tyler Kolek knocks down a 3. Shout out the rookie, Tyler Kolek getting the go. And then Bull knocks down a little mid-range jumper. Jacob Toppin on the court with Pacom. Yeah, we got the full bench unit out there. We got Payne as Dottier misses a little floater under the basket. We got Kolek, we got Payne, we got Toppin, Dottier, and Sims. Damian Lee is not bashful. The velvet jacket got to come off for a second. Just for a second. Game is over. Night is over. It's been a long night, y'all. It's been fun. It's been real. Let's go over the final box scores, right? 138, 120. Under a minute to go. Payne driving it down. Gets into the mid-range pass fake, step through, lost it. Damian Lee picks it up. it over to Washington. Washington was out of bounds. Keenan Hart said, yeah, I want to see Cat out there with Mitch. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to just see it. A couple minutes a game would be great. Eugenio Reyes, what's up, Eugenio? Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody who came out to the stream tonight. I know it was a late one. Koleg misses his second three. Done with the rebound. 18 seconds to go. Why does my timer keep stopping? I'm not pressing the button. Damian Lee draws the foul. He's getting his points, man. He's like, listen, I don't get to play often. I'm going in. Let's go through final box scores before we log off for the night. Bridges ended up with 16 against his former team, 16, 3, and 5. 7 for 14 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. Anunoby with 14 and 7. Towns with 34, 10, and 2. A double-double for Towns. Brunson with 36 and 10. A double-double from Brunson. Josh Hart with 19 and 11. A double-double from Josh Hart. 3 double-doubles in the starting lineup. Crazy. Sims off the bench with 4 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Again, solid night from Sims. The much maligned Nick on the team. Shot clock is off. We're going to hold it off, and that's going to be it, y'all. 138, 122. Let's make sure our scoreboard is right at the end of the night. And that's going to be pretty much it. Kolek did knock down that 3. Shout out to him. Campaign with 12 points and 3 assists off the bench. I really like the way Campaign has been playing lately. He's knocking down the 3s. He's still not being bashful. He's still taking some crazy shots, but still. Also, the red velvet jacket got its first victory tonight. It wasn't 3 strikes and it's out. It got on base tonight. Got on base. It was a nice, easy game for the most part. The Suns did a good job hanging around, but the Knicks just, was too much for them. Suns dealing with too many injuries, couldn't really hang around the entirety of the game. So, as for the Suns, Royce O'Neal did his best to get his team back into it, cut the lead down to 11 with like 3 straight threes in that third quarter. He had 17 tonight, 5 for 10 from 3. And then Devin Booker had 33, 3 and 5, 2 for 7 from 3, 12 for 23 overall. Tyus Jones had 15 and 10. Good game from Tyus Jones. But outside of that, they didn't really get much. I mean, Monty Morris came off the bench and gave him 10. That was fine, I guess. Grayson Allen was 1 for 8 from 3. That killed them. He had some decent looks, but 1 for 8 wasn't great. Really killed them. And that was pretty much the game. Again, we've kind of gone through it a lot. Not a lot to really talk about from here on out. We had 2 days off. We see each other again on Saturday this weekend when we're at Utah. It's going to be an interesting game because the Knicks usually really struggle at Utah. I know Utah's not a good team, but playing at Utah physically is difficult. So it's going to be a good test for them against a not very good Utah team. Hopefully, they don't disappoint us because they're on, a 4-game winning streak now? 4-game winning streak. And so keep it going for Utah. Get a 5-game winning streak going into Denver. That's all I ask. 5-game winning streak going into Denver. And then, we'll go from there. Because we still got a couple of road games left. Dallas is going to be tough with Luka and Kyrie, of course. And then we got Charlotte, which I don't think Charlotte's a cakewalk. And then we move into December, and we're officially in holiday season at that point. I know we're technically in the holiday season with Thanksgiving coming up, but we know December is the real holiday season with Christmas right around the corner. But that's going to be it. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Remember, different start time on Saturday. 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. Different time. Be there early. I'll be there with you guys. But that's going to be it. I'm out, y'all. RPX, Kwame Robertson, 3GP, K Hazy, Big Task, Eamon Owis, Yvette, Kinahara, MBM, 3GP, I don't know if I said you already, 3GP, and everyone else, Isaiah Gardner, Susan, of course. Appreciate you guys. Get a good night's sleep. It's a late night. It is now 12:30. So I'll see you guys on Saturday. Get your rest in, and I'm out. Bye.